More drop points yet again. From a winning position twice, Liverpool end up leaving Ellen Road with just 1 point to show for it, and they stay in 8th position. Can it get any worse? We asked this question last week. It seems like it can. People, live match reaction, and player rating show. Let's get into this.
Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kop-ish.
Made free back again, ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, we the best, we come again. Kopish clean up in every region, elevation in every season. Catch up in all the fast match up in real rapping. Drifty go on, tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish, this is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool till the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that, this is Kop-ish, this is Kop-ish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kop-ish.
Hello everyone. Let's start off with OK Jersey. Sorry, my head's fried. I'm all over the place. Sorry. Big up to OK Jersey, our sponsor for this show. If you want to grab yourself just a football kit, I'm not even going to promote Liverpool football kits right now. If you just want to grab yourself a football kit, grab one for £15. You can get training jerseys. You can get football kits for this season, last season, or retro kits as well. Visit okjersey.com and you can get yourself an extra 8% off using the promo code Kopish without the hyphen. That is Kopish for an extra 8% off. We're on the road to 40,000 subs as well, guys, and we'd greatly appreciate it if you could help us on our journey. If you are watching this and you haven't subscribed already, we'd be greatly appreciative. I'll actually let you know how many subs we're sitting on at the moment. We are 220 away roughly. So please, guys, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Now I've got all that out of the way. When's this gonna end, man? When are we actually
won't, bro. This will be the whole season, Carl. The whole season will be like this. Just roller coaster up and down. Just, yeah. I mean, I'm paying attention to the chat, obviously.
Yeah. And, sorry, Drift. I just want to clear. So, if you guys were in the watch along, me and Drift spoke about this. We're going to give the money to charity. I don't literally want to take money out of Drifty, but we can do something with it, give it to charity or put it in a pot or something.
Yeah. No, it's a good cause. The blood bank is a good cause, so we'll do that.
Drift, I'm at a loss. I'm not usually, but I'm at a loss for words, bro.
Yeah, bruv, I can, like I was saying, I'm paying attention to the chat, and I can see a lot of the chat are like really angry with Slot. He might not be the man for the job, maybe you know, whatever. But today's not about Slot. I don't think anything about the losses on Slot today. I think it's just individual mistakes. Like, Cal, I watched the goal back before we went, like the third goal, the equalizer, and you're right, Gravenberch, just so weak and uninspiring. And you know what's even worse? Ibu ducked underneath the ball. So Ibu ducked, and then Gravenberch is just like, you lot are both over 6 foot. Head that away, we win the game. Simple. Just head that away and we win the game. And don't even get me started on the fact that I'm putting this on Ibu. It can't be crashed on Slot. Ibu's pointless, unnecessary, needless penalty changed the entire complexion of the game. Leeds had no belief before that. They didn't think they were going to come back into the game. We was in control. We were calm. Ibu does that. Panic sets in. Leeds believe in himself. Everything changes. In that one moment, bang, just like that. Just like that, bang, one moment. What's he going to ground for? Has he got an aerial ad sponsorship, Cal? And he needs to get grass stains on his shorts.
Must be personal, bro.
Must be personal. Fairy, one of them, man. Trying to get grass stains on his so he can do the advert after the match. Why did he go to ground? What? At this point, Cal, that because of how good Ibu actually is, regardless of his form being this shocking, those type of things almost make you believe it's on purpose. Like, you look at it and you're like, nah, you didn't on purpose. I can't think of any logical reason why you did that. You just did it on purpose. You trying to get the man sacked or something?
Can I say something, Drew? And I know I might annoy people in the chat with this, and that's not my intention. But again, I want to be open and honest with you guys. And I always say I try and be fair and objective. Do I get it right all the time? No, I don't. And I've been on this channel. I've been Slot's biggest critic, not because I've wanted to be, but because I've tried to be objective and fair from my standpoint. I was the first out of us three to say Slot out. I was the first out of many people to say Slot out, and I got a lot of backlash for it. Fine, no issues. Genuinely asking in the chat right now, how is today's Slot's fault that we drew the game? Genuine question. Was he perfect throughout the game with his decisions and tactics and substitutions? No, he wasn't. I'm not going to sit here and say he was perfect, but I don't think a manager always has to be perfect. And we'll sit here and we'll say, okay, some of you will say it's Slot's fault. How? Genuinely how? When Ibu makes a mistake and gives away a penalty for the first one. The second one, the players are defensively passive. And then the third goal is because Gravenberch turns away from the ball and effectively handballs it. Again, people say the substitutes. I don't think the subs were great either. But Mac and Gomez coming on weren't the reasons why we conceded the goals. They weren't the reason. So again, I'm not even sitting there and saying Slot, like, he's completely faultless today. But to act like he's the main person to blame, I don't understand it. I don't. And that's coming from someone who genuinely wants a new manager. But come on, if you want to speak about the season as a whole, that's on Slot. But today's game, Ibu makes a mistake that no defender no top quality defender should be making. Ibu can stay on his feet and see that one out, or can give away a corner if Nonto hits the ball off him. The second one, defensively, no one engages. And then the third one, like, what is he meant to do? We were 2-0 up, guys. We were 2-0 up. I'm here to talk about Slot when he's wrong. But let's not absolve the players from blame today, guys. Let's not do that. Like, come on now.
No, Carl, I'm with you. Today is just people having bias. That's just bias. If you're gonna blame Slot more than anyone else for today, that's just bias. 100%.
Don't get me wrong. Again, I'm sorry to cut you. I tell you straight again, bro. The substitutions weren't great. Yes, in hindsight, you can argue maybe Ibu shouldn't have started this, that, and the other. Yeah, you can argue all of that. That's fine. Fact of the matter is, we were 2-0 up, and the players made mistakes as to why it became 2-2. And then 3-2. Ibu was great. I don't think people can fathom that what Ibu had done was one of the most idiotic things I've seen from a defender this season. He absolutely didn't need to go to ground. That's not on the manager. The second goal's not on the manager. The third goal's not on the manager. Now, from a creative standpoint, absolutely poor. Absolutely poor. The first goal was a Leeds mistake. The second goal was well worked to be scored. And the third goal was also well worked to be scored. But apart from that, we weren't very good creatively. But come on, guys, let's not just blame the manager just for the sake of blaming him. If we're going to do this and actually address what's going on, let's address all of it. Because we can't sit here and act like Slot is the main reason we lost there when I saw players on the pitch losing second balls and then making mistakes. Come on, man. And again, chat, do you know what? Doug, you're right. He kept Ibu on the pitch. He did. He did keep Ibu on the pitch. But at that time, we'd already brought on Gomez. To shore the game up, we'd brought on Gomez. So again, I don't know, man. Again, I'm not even sitting there saying you guys are wrong, but I'm just saying, if you're going to blame Slot, you've also got to mention Ibu. You've also got to mention Gravenberch. You've also got to mention other people. Because if you're...
I'm really confused. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Cal. When you ask people the question, why is it Slot's fault? And then they go, Slot picked Ibu. That type of stuff is just being stupid, isn't it? Like, come on. So that means every time a player has a bad game, it's the manager's fault then. Like, I'm so confused why there's just way more emphasis on the manager than the players today. That's really confusing me. I'm very, very shocked at that. That just feels like bias to me. But another shocking result. And it is what it is.
Do you know, I genuinely, like, on a real, like, again, I'm not even trying to do the back and forth thing with the chat, but I actually think it's quite engaging, like, because I'm seeing people say Gakpo as well. I agree. I don't think Gakpo should have been on the pitch as long as he was. I also agree that Salah should have been brought on. I'm not sitting here, guys, saying that Slot deserves no blame today. Slot got stuff wrong today. But we cannot act like Slot is the main reason we didn't get 3 points today, because that's not fair. So should Gakpo have started? No, but we all know Chiesa ain't going to start. We know that Slot's got some issue with Chiesa. God knows for what reason. We know what that is. Yes, that's on Slot. But then, I get that, but we were 2-0 up. We were actually 2-0 up, guys. Then we went 3-2 up. Let's speak about the players that made mistakes as well. I'm happy to criticize Slot, but you can't criticize Slot without criticizing players as well, because that's unfair. At least be fair with it, guys. At least be fair, man. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I don't know anymore. Is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't get it. Again, I'm not even sitting there saying the chat's wrong and I'm right. I would never be arrogant enough to say that. I genuinely don't understand. If anyone can break it down for me, it doesn't even have to be a super chat. If anyone can just break it down for me, why Slot is more to blame than the players today, I genuinely would like to know. Even if one of you two want to do it, I'm happy to be.
Because Slot isn't to blame for today.
No, he takes some blame drift, but he doesn't take the majority.
Oh, he's not blameless. Yeah, he's not blameless.
Yeah,
but today's the scenario like most losses where you look at it and you go, you know, like today, for example, Arsenal lost. I wouldn't say it's Arteta's fault. He's not blameless, but I wouldn't look at that game and go, it's Arteta's fault they lost today. Do you get what I mean? Like, losing doesn't always mean it's the manager's fault. So today's draw, yeah, he's not blameless, but he's not at fault for it. He set the team up tactically in a way that meant we were in more control than Leeds were. It wasn't great and it wasn't amazing to watch and it was a little bit boring, but we were more in control than they were. We came out in the second half. We started to actually play quite well. We got a goal as a reward. Then we go 2-0 up as a reward. We're in full control of the game at that point. Leeds have got no energy, no enthusiasm, no belief, nothing. And then Ibu makes that mistake and like that, bang, the whole complexity of the game changed.
So big up to the chat as well, because I do want to go through some of these comments, because I can't ask you guys a question and not respond to you answering my question. Cal is to blame because, well, obviously not. I'm guessing he's to blame, not me. I'm hoping. Cal is to blame because he has created a situation that leads to performances like this, plus set piece coaching. He's to blame along with the players. The last bit I agree. He's to blame along with the players. In terms of performances leading up to this, again, if we're just isolating this particular game, I don't think we should use prior games to get on him for this particular game. I don't think that's fair. And then also, set piece coaching, yeah, I'd agree with that. But at the same time, I'm going to go through. These were the players on the pitch at the time of conceding the goal, yeah? Alisson, 6 foot plus. Gomez, 6 foot plus. Konate, 6 foot plus. Virgil, 6 foot plus. Kirkes 5'11", so far from short. Jones 6 foot plus. Szoboszlai 6 foot plus. Gravenberch 6 foot plus. Isak 6 foot plus. So 9 of our 11 players are well over 6 foot. Sorry, 8 of our 11 players on the pitch at the time are over 6 foot. And the other 2 players, the other 3 players that weren't were Endo, who's played as a centre back a lot of his career, Kirkes, who's played left back, and McAllister. With all due respect, like, Gravenberch shouldn't be turning his back on the ball and he shouldn't be allowing what happened at the end to happen.
And Ibu ducks underneath it a bit as well, Cav. You actually see the third goal. Ibu kind of ducked underneath the ball. It's embarrassing.
I can't really blame that on the manager.
Sure.
I don't know, Matt. Me and Drift have had stuff to say. What have you got to say, bro?
just the same old stuff, innit? Like, it was just different in a sense of we know the manager needs to go. We know the manager has made bare mistakes, but I'm not gonna sit here and blame the manager for that. I'm not. Obviously, he's not blameless, but I'm not gonna put onus on the manager. Did the manager tell Ibi to make that decision in the 70th minute and make a slide challenge when he don't need to? Did the manager tell him to do that? Was that instruction? Is he an Android? Is he being controlled by a PS5 controller? What are we doing it? That was Ibu. That had nothing to do with Arnie Slot. We were cruising 2-0 up. No one told Ibu to go and do some foolishness and go and cost us the game. He cost us the game. He just cost us the game. It's that simple. What happened was he made a slide challenge. They then scored the penalty. They then proceeded to apply pressure and the thing is as well, when Leeds scored, you saw Leeds just go, all right. They scored within 2 minutes. We then scored with Soboslai to make it 3-2, and all we had to do was see the game out. These times there, the manager even done the right thing in terms of substitution. So he took up. So I didn't agree with the Verts thing. However, I understood what he was doing, bringing on McAllister, trying to like maybe possession-wise, maybe McAllister drop back, make it like a 4-5-1 or whatever. But at that point now, it's 2-2. The manager can't really respond too tough. He's made the substitutions that he thought would see us out the game. And then in the final minutes of the game, or the dying minute, they have a corner. Every man proceeds to just look at the ball. Another guy does a half jump. And I'm not even trying to do this blame players yet, because that's not one thing I do. But you see, Ryan Gravenberch, one of my players that I really, happy is at the club, yeah, and I'm sure every single other Liverpool fan is happy as well, yeah. Gravenberch just, I can't even describe it to you. When you go back and watch it, yeah, Gravenberch jumps, yeah, turns like he's scared of a corner and proceeds to put his hand out, yeah. So even if the deflection of his hand didn't go to their player, they would have got a penalty. Arnie Slot can't control that. He can control the environment in terms of how the players are playing in X, Y, and Z. But at some point, though, I understand the manager needs to go, but these players at the same time, brother, all you got to do is stay on your P's and Q's, watch the flight of the ball, contest it properly. Don't turn your back like you're scared. It wasn't even like a shot was taken from like 2 yards out or something. This is what I don't understand. What I've realized is this year, players making individual errors and players not being switched on, they are fully done. They're fully mentally gone. Because you can't tell me you're 2-0 up and you somehow draw a game 3-3. We're Liverpool. I don't understand how you could comprehend that happening. The manager can only do so much. So that tells me that anytime we concede, every man's just like, bro, I know what's gonna happen here. Like, this is no point. Like, I don't trust this manager. Like, it's the same. They've mentally checked out, We have to get to grips with them. They have mentally checked out. I don't understand how you can be controlling a game. One player makes a mad mistake, mad error. Call it whatever you want to call it. I don't even care at this point. Call it whatever you want to call it, yeah? Then everyone just proceeds to do this kind of like the same thing. Or the mentality of the whole team shifts. Why is it that if you concede, you still can't do the whole, do you know what? We conceded, but we're gonna make sure it don't happen again. We're gonna show the other team that was a mistake. He made the error. Let's get together and show our mental strength. There's no mental strength in that team, unfortunately. We're done. We're done. There's no mental strength in that team at all. You can't. People want to crash it on Arsenal. Like, look at yourselves. Every Liverpool fan, don't speak about other teams right now. I'm just keeping it a buck. Obviously, do what you want. I'm not policing the thing, but you see when they say when things at home aren't right, don't be looking at other teams. We are a shambles, and this is a disgrace. And I don't know where we go from here. That's the honest truth. To be 2-0 up at Leeds and to draw 3-3. I know we didn't lose the game, but the manner, bro. The manner. Cool. Say less.
Nah, bro, that draw feels like a loss, man.
You talk about what you want to talk about.
It feels like a loss. That's why I know.
You know
I think I made the mistake of saying loss and we didn't lose as well. It feels like a loss.
It's crazy, bro. It's so crazy. Like, but it's cool, isn't it? Man, think if we sign players, it's gonna fix something. Like, it don't.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Sorry,
man, am saying if we got. Do you know what though? To be fair, Guehi probably don't make that challenge, but in the grand scheme of things, Guehi also doesn't just fix and solve our fundamental issues. So it is what it is, man.
Again, big up to the chat for responding to the question I asked earlier. Obviously, I can't bring up every single chat, but it's appreciated that you guys are responding. So I just wanted to bring up this one from Anonymous. Says, you guys not listening. We can talk about individual mistakes, fine. Kanate was an idiot, but my word, how are you guys not seeing the decision to sit back and make terrible subs? I hear that as well. I do hear that, which is why I'm not sitting there saying Slot is blameless.
Well, they're the worst subs in the world, though. I didn't agree necessarily.
I don't think they were. I don't think they were terrible.
Do you know what it is? Man are acting like he took off Virgil, Gravenberg, and I don't even. Like, man are acting like they're the most detrimental subs we've ever seen in a game.
They're not. But again, remember, we did say this though. Like,
I understand.
We did say, can't we pass our way out of situations? We did say that on the watch along. So I hear what Anonymous is saying here. I just don't think that he's the biggest reason for blame today. For the season, absolutely. For the season we're having, it is literally on him. But for today, I can't agree. But I also understand what Anonymous is saying. James says, can you seriously sit there and think that the Isak sub was good? The press energy disappeared up front. We gave Leeds the initiative. If they didn't get the penalty, then it was only a matter of time.
I don't agree with him.
Hear me out, James. This is why I disagree with that slightly, is because Ekitike was out on his feet. So we needed to bring someone else on. Now, granted, could it have been Chiesa instead? Maybe, but we don't know how that would have panned out with him playing up front. I'm not a fan of Chiesa playing up top. I prefer him playing on the wing. Should Gakpo have got as long on the pitch? Maybe not as well. In terms of giving Leeds the initiative was achieved from Leeds United when Ibu gave away the penalty. That's when they seized the initiative. It wasn't from that moment. That was when the moment they got the initiative. The Nonto substitution, I actually think that was countered by the Gomez substitution because Gomez is more defensive-minded than Bradley. Also, Bradley just come back from an injury. So I actually think we looked at that situation and actually contested that substitution. Again, I don't think it's all Ibu's fault today because we also have to look at Gravenberch. We have to look at the defensive collectively as a whole for the second goal. But Ibu doesn't give away that moment and that penalty. I don't think we're sitting here crashing out right now, personally.
So that wasn't Ibu's fault then?
No, because we could have because we're still 2-1 up at that point, Matt. So we can still we still had control of the situation.
Carl, can I say something quickly?
It can't all be on Ibu, just like it can't all be on the manager.
I understand that. Hear me out though. A lot of people on this channel say I'm this Ibu fanboy, rare. Broski. If Ibu doesn't make that silly challenge, in my honest opinion, they don't get any confidence. It's still 2-0. Maybe they could have scored potentially. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I felt like that moment changed the game. So you're right. But it feels like because of that challenge and that needless challenge, it felt like he gave them onus to go and get something from the game. So even though it's not 100% Ibu, it feels like it though. Because without that challenge, Cal, you said it in the watch along. But we're calm. And you're right, we were calm. But a moment of madness caused all these events. It's like you guys watch films, yeah? It's like that one thing that makes the ripple effect or whatever. Like that's those string of events that's happened, bro. Like people will talk about it, the Marvel cinematic universe. All it needs is one thing to happen, brother. How about this? Yeah, people are gonna say I'm going mad. Maybe I'm going mad. Call me a madman. I don't even care. Iron Man. Remember when Doctor Strange says, "If I tell you this thing ain't gonna happen. Doesn't tell him Iron Man does what he does, saves everybody, he dies. Now he's Doctor Doom in the Ultimate Universe.
Hey,
bruv.
I haven't seen Thingy Endgame.
What?
Bruv,
Yes,
man.
you have. Don't Drift. Don't even. No, Drift. Don't. Drift. Today's not the day, but you get the premise. Did you get what I'm saying? You know, it was
I hear it.
That one thing, in my opinion, created this whole thing. If Ibu doesn't make that slide challenge, and I could be so wrong, by the way, I don't think we lose the game. Is it possible? Yes. But is it probable? No. It is that simple. All we had to do was see out the game. Don't get it twisted, Cal. They could have scored. Sorry, Cal. I have to. Yeah, if they got a corner, they could have scored, and we're all sitting there going, it's 2-1, and maybe they get it to 2-2. But I just didn't see that today. At this point, I thought, do you know what? It's we got this game, you know. Carl's right, you know. Remember, I was going mad at the beginning of it. Even Jiff was like, I ain't seen Matt this nervous or anxious in the whole game. I was like,
we thought we were gonna get the reveal, bruv.
Look what happens.
If we lost the game, we was gonna get the reveal.
But it's just Joe, it is, bro. I just can't believe after the draw, we draw another game, but it's the fashion that we draw. If we came from behind to save the game, it's a bit different, brother. Man is saying we drew, Matt, but you don't see. I'm not having a go at you, my broski, but you don't understand. Like, man are acting like this draw is like, we drew. It's okay, bro. We drew. Brother, we're 8th in the table. What are we doing here? Don't you want to progress? Man are already cool with stagnating. What? Is that what we're doing now?
All right, so we're
blessed.
I'm going to read you some quotes, and I don't know how you're both going to react to this, but can I just tell you to be mindful that we want to keep this video monetized, and this provides.
Do I need to be sitting down?
Yeah, don't stand up for this. You'll get dizzy. These are some quotes from Arne Slot. So I'm just going to read through a bunch of them. Big up to Anfield sector because I'm reading from there. It's 2-1, and not many moments later, the first chance they had, it was 2-2. Then we go up, and you think we've done enough to win the game, and then a set piece leads to the 3-3. It's not about me. It's about us. It's about the fans. The players have worked so hard and again conceded from a set piece, the 10th or 11th this season. If you concede so many, you cannot be higher up in the table than we are. The only ones to blame is us. We concede the chances. We do so much to create. Arne Slot and Kanate, he tried to do everything to prevent the cross from coming. It was a mistake from hard work, from trying. There was contact, that's for sure. Arne Slot and his subs. I took off Florian and Connor. That was in relation to the amount of games they had after coming back from injury. On Salah, we were 2-0 up, 3-2 up at the moment. It was more about controlling the game. We didn't need a goal at that stage. I brought in Mataru Endo. Arne Slot on Kanate's form. Unfortunately for him, he does a lot of things well, but he has been a bit too much at the crime scene. Today, it was a tackle that came from effort. He tried everything to block the cross. Disagree with that. He didn't need to go to ground. He's actually protecting the player. He's protecting the player, and he shouldn't be.
Slot's sticking up for him with that, but
to go away with a 3-3, I don't think that's what we deserve. We conceded without the other team even having a chance. It's so difficult to play a game of football if you don't even concede a chance and it goes in. So he did see the second and the third goal, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Okay, we can only look at ourselves because we are the ones that are doing it. That's the situation we're in. We have to, on regards to Mo Salah, we have to accept the situation we are in. The short term is Mo is that he goes to AFCON in a week's time. We play Inter before that. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They blatantly had a buster. That
don't even know what that means.
Him talking about Salah so loosely like that about him going AFCON. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They blatantly had a fall out.
Arne Slot and Liverpool season. You man need to be sitting down for this one.
Let me just take a sip of my drink, bro. Go on.
He's gonna make me start drinking alcohol, isn't it? This is gonna be
let me see what he has to say. Any Lex Luthor. Go on, bro.
Honest slot on Liverpool's season. There is every reason to be positive. Maybe we have played 2 games where the other team has created more chance than us, but that's not what it's about. It's about scoring goals and not conceding.
Hold on.
Yeah, you know what?
Say the first bit again. Say the first bit again, so people don't think that we're going mad. Say the first bit again. The first bit about we should be happy or positive. Say the first bit again, please. Sorry.
There's every reason to be positive. Can I just say something to everyone at the beginning of the show that I said I was going to be fair and objective? I think that's gone out the window now.
Man said positive.
I think that's gone out the window now. I might look very calm right now, but I promise you, my head is on the moon.
I'm already in.
There's
Already at the moon.
Every reason to be positive.
I can't believe you said that, you know.
Is this guy skunked? Every reason to be positive. Am I a walking, talking dickhead? Am I? We are 8th in the league. Every reason to be positive. Oh, no. When the managers get drug tested. Because whoever is selling him crack cocaine is making a lot of money off him right now. A lot of money. I've never dabbled with drugs, guys. But if it's that easy to sell a man cocaine, then I'll start dabbling. Because it's obviously easy to make money off honest slot. Is he skunked? Is he actually lost his marbles? Every reason to be positive. Every reason to be positive. We are sitting 8th in the league, guys. This was meant to be a period of games where we can get back into some sort of formation here and start picking up some points. Positive. I can think of another P word that I'd use to describe what he's doing right now, but I can't say it. But positive isn't one of them. Ends with Y, has 2 S's in there, and it's about him. What are we doing here? Is he skunked? Every reason to be positive. This is Roy Hodgson talk, guys. This is Roy Hodgson talk. Oh my. Remember when Brendan phased Stevie out of the team and Stevie just said, I'm not doing this, I'm leaving. You know, this is what happened to Salah right now, isn't it?
Yep. Yes, it is. I said this. They better fight. They better bust up whatever. It's clear.
So
it's
let
obvious.
me get this straight. We've got a hybrid of Hodgson and Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah.
Roy Rodgers. We've got Roy Rodgers in the club. We have got Roy Rodgers running our football club. Yeah, you man, I'm ready to do player ratings, man.
We might as well.
Yeah, I'm ready to do player ratings. I'm gonna be real. Let's wrap this up, man. I want to go to my happy place. I want to go over to do some MMA content. I want to go over to my happy place.
I can't
My
believe
happy place is a giant cookie and a hot chocolate. So that's what I'm doing after this.
Man said we should be positive, you know.
The only thing positive about what's going on is that we're alive. And I'm not even saying that for a joke. That's the only thing, that's the only positive, that we're alive. After that, what's there to be positive about?
Roy Rodgers, you know.
Did you not realize it's got so bad that now we're almost kind of like just laughing and joking because we're just so bemused? Have you not noticed that? Like, you know,
Roy Rodgers. No, you missed that one. Roy Rodgers slut.
I can't do this anymore.
What you give a man a double barrel?
Roy Rodgers slut.
No, he doesn't get a hyphen, bro. He ain't Kopish.
No, he does. Slut. How about that?
Flipping hell.
Brother, man said to the Liverpool fan base,
Cal, we might have to go around to Matt's, you know. He's crashing. He's actually he's actually crashing. I know that he's gonna be too far gone soon, but we better go.
Let me say this.
You said this, Strip. We've gone through the different stage. So the stage you're at is where I was at before, where you can not laugh it off, but you can see the humor in what's going on. I thought I would stay in that, but I've now gone to a different stage of grief where I'm like confusion grief now. I'm at the confusion grief. Matt's in the anger stage still. So I know where Matt is right now. Matt's at the anger stage. Look,
but he's at the beginning. I think it's going to get
the microphone. I was doing the same thing.
It's going to get worse though. He's at the beginning of that anger bit.
No. All jokes aside, Joe, it is, yeah. When you play bad or something doesn't go your way, be honest. Just say, do you know what? We was looking good in the game. Our defender made a mistake. Obviously, it's up. Like, just be honest. When he's doing the whole gaslighting thing about we should be, what did he say? What was the exact words again? Sorry.
Yeah, something to do.
We should be positives, yeah. That's where I draw the line. Because you're trying to take man for a dickhead. I'm not a dickhead. Neither is you. Neither is Drift. Neither is this chat. Why are you saying things like that? It's just dismissing everything that we've actually seen this season and acting like us fans should be grateful for where we are. Salah interview, Salah's gone. Oh my, because this is what I'm saying. Bruv, there's blatantly been some Salah's call it what? Someone send me that right now. We'll play that live. We'll play it right now. Someone, you know, Bigger Ali, I think he just sent it to me. If this is real,
do you know something? If he has, there might be a part of me that's believing the club are doing it on purpose to get the cash.
Someone send me Salah's interview if you have it, please.
Salah ain't done it.
They might be doing this on purpose to cash.
I don't know. You know, I don't know. People are saying, well, Salah looks emotional at full time, spends a minute or so with the away fans, then waves to them. That's just a tweet I've seen. I don't know about an interview.
Oh my! Do you know? Firstly, big up to KG in the chat, lead supporter. We did the preview yesterday for all the old school Kopish supporters. You'll know about KG when we did the Prem panel show. So big up KG. Look, didn't I tell you every single game either a player or a manager has something to say about our team? Farker, I was confident on every set piece. What we do,
take him out for a dickhead.
No, on a real. He literally says, yeah, them man. We know when it's a set piece. We know we got something.
Okay, so it seems like there's no interview.
You man go home. We just wait for you and just.
People have said someone said exit interview. I don't know. All I know is whether there's exit interview or not, there is footage of Salah looking obviously angry or whatever. Very like he's gonna be. He's not playing football. I don't know. All I know is that we're cooked.
By the way, on Monday, if you tune into the Sam and Tom show with us on a Monday, if you've been someone who've really got at Salah, be prepared to hear from Hassam. Because on the real, we didn't draw today because of Salah. Salah can't be blamed today.
Yeah. Salah's got nothing to do with this.
Salah can't be blamed today.
Salah was benched against West Ham, benched against Sunderland, and benched against Leeds. But Norwegian TV, I don't know if this is real or not. I don't know.
Has Mo done that same thing like when the contract stuff was going on and he's talked to someone outside that like...
Yeah, I don't think this is true. I ain't seen anything on Twitter or anything.
Yeah, I'll wait to see.
The wickedest thing is though, yeah, I don't really think anyone can do like revisionism now. It was right for Salah to be dropped. Like, let's not do the whole Slot's an idiot because Salah's gonna go. Salah's been terrible this season and he
right,
deserves to be dropped.
You're right, but why wasn't Cody dropped as well then?
Well, I guess because there's only a 17-year-old to cover him.
Italiano! We have an Italiano!
Oh, yeah, shit. What am I talking about? Slot's making me forget my own guy.
Yeah, we've got an Italiano, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know the guy who won the Euros with his country?
Yeah, that
you know the guy that in 2010 was one of the best left wingers and right wingers in the world.
Slot has actually made me forget my own guy. That's crazy.
Mad.
That's crazy.
Italiano.
That's crazy. I genuinely forgot about Chiesa for half a second. That is crazy.
And guess who didn't come on again today, bro?
That's mad. That's actually mad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Where's Slot? Where's Edwards and Hughes? Because I've gone from wanting Slot out. I'm now gonna start calling for them man to make a decision. I don't care about my bag anymore now. Like, I've supported FSG, but I'm gonna start crashing on everyone. When are you man getting to phone calls and emails and when are we gonna get some news? Richard and Michael, when are we gonna get some news? Because now's the time. Now's the time now. When we're hearing about positivity, yeah, now's the time. Now's the time. So now I'm gonna stop directing so much anger towards Slot. I'm gonna now redirect that anger towards Hughes and Edwards, who have the power to get rid of this guy. Because if they don't get rid of him, then because he's not going to sack himself, he's not going to sack himself, is he? He's not going to walk in and go, "Hey guys, it's me. Hey, let me go. I'll go. Let me save you the hassle. Don't send no emails. Look, my lawyer's here with me. Just sign the paperwork. I'll be on my way." No, he ain't going to do that. So where's the big man? Where's the hierarchy? Because it's all well and good me hearing about Semenyo might sign, or Gahey might sign, or Schlotterbeck might sign, or Edison might sign. What's the point of signing these players to play for this manager? What's the point? How many?
And I don't like the fact that
at this point, how many different quotes is Slot gonna come out with that just make no sense, or just show stupidity? Before it's the low block, now it's this. What is going on with my man? What's the national drink for the Netherlands? Because we all know about the weed. What's the national drink?
I think it's a beer.
He must be getting a shipment.
I think it's a beer. Kroiberg or something like that, I think.
Yeah, let me Google it. The national spirit of Yeneva. Yeah, that's that.
What's Yeneva?
It's a spirit, brother. Because clearly there is a spirit going on with him at the moment. But the drink
I
is.
don't know what it is. It's probably laced with crack.
Someone
just said Amstel, Heineken. Yeah, I think they're all Dutch beers. You know,
so he's mixing
crack or something.
So he's mixing them all basically.
Yeah, probably.
Big up. Let's help these supers and do the player ratings, man.
Can we just do player ratings? Let's just do the player. Let's just quickly just get.
Oh no, shit! Hey, big up Sand in the building. It was Norwegian for real. He did do it.
Can anyone send us the link then?
Send me the clip, please, chat. Anyone's got the clip? Norwegian you tagged me. Hold on.
Yeah, Theo just said he tagged you.
Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Gin. Freedom said it's gin. That thing that you just read out. The drink.
Yep, I just watched it on Norwegian TV. Says he's been thrown under the bus by the club. He doesn't need to fight for his place. What? Wait, what? Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to say. Oh my days! The interview.
He doesn't need to fight for his place. Nah.
Wait. I've got the interview. You know, should I just play the audio? But we're gonna show the interview. I don't give a shit. We're gonna show it. We're gonna show the interview. We'll show the interview.
Cal, I think we should go around.
KG, I'm live.
Hold on. I don't think we can get copyrighted for because Cal, you showed is that an interview, like for example, with Slot does the interview. So yeah, hold on.
Let me put you live.
Just play the audio, bro.
Hold on. Sorry. Go on, KG, go on. You're live.
No, but how can I play the audio if I've just got it on the phone?
Matt, don't worry, I'm being a good you. But remember, I watched the show a lot. Drifty owes you money. He said that Kiers is going to be in the team. He said after that goal winning, that getting back, helping out, was it £100? You man put down £10.
Hey, we're trying to empty my pocket at Christmas time, you know.
Bro, run the bread, bro. It needs to be. That's all. I'm watching the show. It's a great show, by the way. The spoiler was nasty. Though. Man can't tell the whole Infinity War story, but big up, though. You man, keep going. I'm chilling.
Yeah, cheers, thanks. How did man go from £10 to £100?
You know what I'm saying? Look, man, trying to empty my pocket at Christmas.
Hold on. We're gonna
ready when you are, Matt. Go on.
Yeah. I've got just quickly
put the phone up to the microphone, Matt.
No, we're gonna show the interview, bro.
Oh, that might be a bit much.
No. It won't. We'll get copyright for this. Can't.
It's coming up to Christmas, bro. I need that bread, bro. I need that money, bro.
Bruv, you showed Arnie Slot's interview live and direct.
I showed a snippet of the interview, bro. Not the whole thing, bro. I showed a snippet.
You know what I'm gonna do? All right. So for peace of mind for you lot, I'll play the audio.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Christmas, bro.
It's not very clear. Listen.
We managed to score 2 goals in the beginning, and the game was going in our direction. Then I think we considered City goals out, same as we did before. So
I can't make it out.
It's very muffled. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't make it out. I can't.
So it's either you want the
Go
full clip.
Go on, do what you gotta do, man.
It's there. I'm not gonna peer pressure you lot. If you don't want the full clip, it's calm. We can leave it. I'm just saying, it's up to you lot.
Yeah, go on. Man.
Anfield Sector just quoted it. Hold on, so it's out here. Hold on, let me go and have a look for it.
Do you get what I'm
Some
saying?
people are saying it's fake and AI, others saying it's real. I don't even know what to believe anymore.
I'm big at
saying
Anfield
it's
Sector, but just because he said it don't make it real, blood. I'll be real.
Oh no, shit, it's here.
Yeah, it's there.
Should we do
you want me to share it now?
Yeah, go on. We'll see if it's AI or real.
All right, say less.
Full screen, please, brother. Full screen, please.
This screen might make it less. Forget it. Full screen's a bit like.
No, it should be all right, man. God willing.
No, that is low. I can hear that less than when you play your phone.
I know you have to. Listen.
Just try to keep the clean sheet and I'm sitting on the bench for 90 minutes for I think it's the second time I'm in the bench. I think it's my first time in my career, but I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed with I have done so much for this club. Everybody can see that during the years, especially last season.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
I can't hear a word.
You say you got the quotes, Matt?
I haven't got the quotes. I've got the video. It could be AI, but it could not be. The reason why I said that is because you see Viaplay. Viaplay is Norwegian. Obviously, someone could have edited that in. I don't know.
So I can say that they keep the promises. And I said that many times before. I had a good relationship with the manager, and after the sudden, we don't have any relationship. I don't know why.
What? He said after the manager, we don't have any relationship. This is AI. It has to be AI. Salah would not speak like that, you know. That's AI, guys. That's AI.
All right, so this is the quote. Shout to his name's actually Callum as well. Shout out to Callum who sent this to me in a DM.
That's AI, bro.
I can't believe it. I'm very disappointed. I've done so much for this club. Everyone can see that over the years, especially last season. To be on the bench, I don't know why. I feel like this club is throwing me under the bus. That's how I feel. That can't be real.
That can't be right.
There's no way he'd come out and say that. Surely
it's real. It was on TV.
I'm not gonna lie.
To give me the full official clip. Is this real, bro?
No, do you know what? If Sander's saying that it was on Norwegian TV, then it has to be real because they wouldn't do a parody or whatever. Like if it's actually
here's another one. I've said many times I have a good relationship with the manager, but suddenly we don't have a relationship anymore. I don't know why. It seems like someone doesn't want me at the club. Hold on.
People said it's fake.
The channel's legit. I just don't know if the quote's real or not.
I don't have to go every day fighting for my position because I earn it. People will say, "Oh, you're not bigger than I'm not bigger than you."
Oh, I'm so confused.
Chat, I'm gonna be real. I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is real or not. You know.
No, I think Cal's right. The interview's real, but are the quotes true? I think Cal's right.
It's told on two Sanders again. please, Tusander, don't take this as disrespectful.
I believe he's Norwegian.
Yes, I was gonna say Tusander's Norwegian.
Tusander, yeah, please don't say I'm almost certain you're Norwegian, my broski. Is this? Did you see this? Was this real? Did you hear this?
Yeah. He said he saw it.
No, but what are the quotes? No, but you can have an interview, but man, I'm matching up the quotes, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Sander, have you
like even the shadows, the ear, like it looks off, bro.
Man said his ears are red like he's cold, you know.
This is what I'm saying. I don't know, bro. Man said in a white shirt. That's kind of true. I don't know.
Shout out to you. I never want to butcher your name. Ayub. He's been in our chat for time. He says it's effing real, guys. But Jay's saying it's fake.
The thing is, you know, people saying it's fake. Are they saying it's fake because they don't want to believe it, or are you just genuinely saying it was fake? Tusander, where are you, my broski? We need some confirmation.
Tusander, we need you more than ever.
Yeah, my bro. I feel like it's fake, you know. I think it's fake.
Shout out to everyone who's DM'd me. I've checked the DMs and stuff. That's where I've read the quotes from. Big up to yourselves, guys, for sending me the DMs. Shout. And how many Callums are there?
Bro.
How many Callums are there in the Liverpool community, bro? Do you know how many Callums have messaged me? I thought my name was kind of unique.
I don't know.
No, he said this.
1 second. I'm going to try and get some confirmation. 1 second.
Hold on. Sanders back in the chat. Oh, he said quotes were 100% real, boys. Oh,
it's about to get peaked, Cal.
Mom. Yeah, that's right. Call for your mama.
Oh, Fabrizio's tweeted, I think.
You ain't never lying. You ain't never lying. You ain't lying. Boom, boom. You ain't never lying. You ain't never lying. You ain't never lying.
Wait. Are they saying it's real?
Yeah.
Wait. No, I'm gonna go find the tweet now.
No, these are quotes from Slot on Fabrizio.
Oh, for flip's sake, man. I can't deal with this, man. Like, I'm getting a call. Other. One sec. I quit. One sec.
Asim, big up Asim.
Salah's trying to get the manager sacked, isn't it?
Well, he's probably thinking to himself, boy, if you man ain't gonna do it, then I will, isn't it?
I'm not gonna lie, you can't have 3 games on the bench and then all of a sudden just start trying to create anarchy.
This ain't just from 3 games. I know it's not. I don't
like
this public toxicity. Though,
you're gonna say something wild just then. I'm glad you corrected yourself. Still,
what was I? No, I was gonna say toxicity. What did you think?
I thought you were gonna say TOSSING, bro. I was gonna say whoa. Whoa. That would have been insane.
It would have had no relevance to what was
going on. That's what I'm saying. It would have been insane.
Either he's leaving in January, or so. Remember when I was saying, Cal, during the watch-ons, like how seriously are you lot taking that news about Salah going? And now look, maybe it's true, bruv. Do you think this could be Richard Hughes and Edwards also thinking, while we can get Saudi money, let's cash in? Shit, we put him on 400 grand a week, and it's like, you don't think so? No, I mean, Saudi might be all looking to give us all 100 mil, bruv.
Brother, Salah wouldn't sign the contract to then get pimped out. Like, come on, man.
No, I'm saying, but now looking at the way things are going, they might be thinking, oh, this ain't that you're out of form, you're getting old. And you know what? We do the numbers thing, innit? They want Semenyo and all. I'm not even gonna, but I don't know what to believe anymore.
I'm gonna be real.
Salah knows what he's done by talking, whether it was good or bad, whether it was right or wrong for him to do it. He knew it would get this response.
Shout out to Anfield sector again. They've just said, I'm sorry, but Salah has far more credit in the bank than Slot. Yeah, well, yeah, that goes without saying. Here's the quote, I had a good relationship with the manager. All of a sudden, we don't have any relationship. I don't know why. It seems to me that someone doesn't want me in the club. Oh my gosh.
Guys,
wait, hold on. We will see what happens. In my head, I will enjoy the game. Does not matter if I play or not, I will enjoy it. We will see what will happen. It's at Anfield. Say goodbye to the fans. Go AFCON because I don't know what will happen when I'm there. Oh my goodness me.
That's if it's real. I still don't know if it's real though. I'm gonna be honest.
No, Matt. All the Swedish and all the Norwegian people in the chat have confirmed that it's real, bro.
Oh my goodness. Nah.
So he says, we'll see what happens in my head. I will enjoy the game. Does not matter if I play or not. I will enjoy it. We'll see what will happen. It is Anfield. Say goodbye to the fans. Go to AFCON because I don't know what will happen when I'm there. I have a good relationship with the manager, and all of a sudden we don't have any relationship. I don't know why. It seems to be that someone doesn't want me in the club. Brother, I'm gonna be honest. Salah don't know me. If this is real, and I want to just stress, if this is real, see, I don't know if man. See, when I don't know if I can trust certain man in the chat because you could be just trolling. Matt, my brother, all of this is real. This is really happening. I trust Tusander though, you know.
So do I. We've got no reason to not trust him.
No, I trust Tusander. I actually trust him. If he's saying it's real.
A couple other people in the chat saying they're in Norway. They live in Norway. Oh my gosh, my head's on the moon.
Yeah, Catnip's from Norway, and he said it was real as well. Yeah.
No. So we might be using Salah before Slot goes.
No, there's no chance.
We ain't getting Elise in January, boy. So what are we doing? Is Sabozlai the new right winger then?
Don't make no sense though. He signed an extension.
Italiano.
No, guys, I'm gonna be real. This ain't even a laughing thing.
This is crazy.
If man sells Salah in January and the manager stays, how does that happen? How does that happen if he signed a contract extension? That says to me, if I'm being honest, and this is what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna make some phone calls. Remember when I said something's happened between Salah and the manager?
But
I said it before any of this even happened, you know. I said Salah not being in the lineup. Something's happened. I'm gonna get some confirmation. I'm getting confirmation. And I need to hear this. Something's happened. Salah speaking so openly like that makes no sense to me. No sense. It's cool. There's no way Salah speaks like this unless something has happened behind the scenes. No way, bro. No chance. Something's wrong. Something's wrong, bro. I've got another quote. It's not acceptable for me. I don't know why this is happening for me. I don't get it. I think if I'm someone else at the club, if the club will protect this player, I don't know. Why am I in this situation now? I have done so much for this club. I don't have to go every day fighting for my position because I earned it. I'm not bigger than anyone.
I'm not gonna lie, Matt. Some of these sound a little bit narcissistic, though. Like most acting like he ain't been dead all season. Do you know what I mean? Like he can't be coming out.
But what he's basically saying is, and again, whether you can agree or disagree, there's not playing well, and he feels like he's been frozen out. Because I will say this though, for Mo not to make a substitute appearance after the last 3 games is kind of mad, though, Drift. See,
No,
you
he did.
can
He
play.
made the
No,
he
hear
made
what
the
I'm saying.
team
Hear what
on
I'm
the
saying.
bench
You
for
can
the
play
rest.
rubbish. That's fine. So you can play rubbish. That's fine, and make a couple of. But bro, remember, he hasn't seen pitch.
No, he came on
Something's
last game,
gone
man. He
in.
came in at half time. He played the whole second half of the last game, remember?
That's true, but the game
I'm
before
not
that,
gonna
he
lie,
didn't.
bro. This feels a little bit like he's got no self-awareness. Mo, you've been crap. You can't
No,
act like being dropped is because like you're being punished or something. You've been crap.
so hold on, wait there. The quotes are there from Fabrizio. It's not accessible for me. I don't know why it's happening for me. I don't get it. I've done so much for this club. I don't have to go every day fight for my position because I earned it. I'm not bigger than anyone. And he also goes on to say, it's not acceptable to me, to be honest. I don't know why it happens to me. We throw Mo under the bus because he's the problem. I don't think I'm the problem. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, bruv. All right. I'll say this, yeah. I'll say this, yeah. Did Mo ever speak like that with Klopp? Just
No.
like ever? Did he ever? Just ever? That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, it might be the right thing. It might be the right thing for him to do so we get change. But I definitely think doing the dirty laundry thing in public against Salah, man. Like you didn't need to say it in public.
Oh, whoa. Hold on, Drift. Let's be fair here. Slot been throwing players under the bus all season, bro. So if Salah's been
but
asking
the things that Salah's saying sound a little bit selfish at the same time, Cal. Like, because he's acting like he hasn't been playing crap. Saying things like, I've been singled out. No, bro, you've been crap. Like, you
The
deserve
manager
to
just
be
said we should
dropped.
be positive, and Salah says I didn't understand why we should be playing.
No, of course. Look, we know Slot's going to go at some point, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, all right, cool. It's cool he said it as in, so we
Yeah.
know there's a problem and all that. But, like,
Yeah.
it is the dirty laundry, toxicity in public thing. I don't like
But
that.
you know what
as
it
a
is, though,
Liverpool
Jiv? You see
football
when
club.
things are crashing and burning and you feel like you can't even have your say. So obviously, this whole week, they haven't interviewed him. He probably had a lot on his mind. I'm not saying it's right, by the way. I'm just saying that's frustration. That's probably pent-up frustration. Not saying whether it's right or wrong. If you're going to have your say that strongly, that means something's gone on behind the scenes and he wanted to say something. So it's like saying, Drift, your area manager comes in and your manager's painted a picture of you and you've been a great servant at work for time. And now the area manager thinks a certain way of you and you wanted to have your say. And the area manager brings you into a meeting and you know it's probably not the right time or whatever because you're under review or whatever. And you've had to say something. I think that's how I've perceived it. Whether you think it's right or wrong is up for debate. But I think
if Slot had been talking about him in public, Matt, I'd agree with you. But Slot hasn't said anything about Salah in public. So that's why I'm saying it's a bit weird that Salah has.
No. What you need to understand is the manager's been kind of sneaky. When the manager was asked about Salah, he said, amazing professional, rare. He's a legend, but he's doing that whole thing of, no, he's a legend, bruv. Like, but he ain't playing.
No, but we all agree he shouldn't be.
Remember, what I'm saying is we
right thing to drop
what
Salah.
I'm saying is we don't know what's happened behind the scenes. That's all I'm saying. So this is the thing. A manager is given a perception the player can't speak because obviously he's not had no interviews, right? The player gets the first time to speak. Bro, they probably saw Salah fuming after how many games and gone, we're going to speak to him. He looks like he's got something to say. And obviously, maybe it was wrong for him to say it now, but at the same time, he's going to have to say something because everybody is now asking questions about Salah and why he's not playing. That's all it is.
Look, like I said,
you know what I mean?
Each to their own. It's a little Cristiano Ronaldo for me. I don't really like all that stuff. If I'm
and Cristiano Ronaldo was proved to be right in the end, Drew, with what he was saying.
Yeah, but he still shouldn't have said it though.
Why?
Because it made it very toxic, bro.
But Drift, Slot's made it toxic already. I'm gonna be real, Drift. I'm not a fan of this whole just play football and don't chat business. And I'm not even saying that's what you're initiating or saying here. But on a real, like, these are human beings. If anyone's allowed to speak up and say how they feel, with all due respect, I think it's Salah, bro. Salah has been a model professional since the day he turned up at the club. A model professional. Like, he hasn't sworn, he hasn't cussed out the manager. But this notion that a player can't come out and speak their mind and say how they feel, I think it's 2025 now. Talk your talk. I don't think what he said is disrespectful at all. He's come out and said how he feels.
Not disrespectful.
So that's my
It's
thing,
just-
Drift. Unless it's disrespectful, I don't have an issue with it, bro.
Does it not sound a little bit delusional though for a player who's been crap all season to act like he doesn't know why he's been dropped?
No, but shall I tell you why it's not delusional?
No,
Because
it's
I'm
not.
good with Salah being dropped. But why ain't
Facts.
Virgil been dropped then if he's in bad form? Why isn't McAllister getting dropped? Why isn't Gakpo getting dropped? Why isn't Konate getting dropped? There's bare other players not playing well, Drift. So why is it just him being singled out?
No, I'm sure. Apart from Cody, I'm sure at some part of the season them lot haven't played yet. I mean, not Virgil because we have to play him, but Mac,
we don't. No, we
Mac
don't. No, that's the thing, Drift. We don't have to play Virgil.
But we got no one else, bro.
So what? Gomez can't play centre back, Drift.
But if Gomez and Ibra are both playing and one gets injured, I get like remember that's why we weren't playing Gomez.
No, but Jeff, whether you think it's the best decision, the point is you can still do it. You're just choosing not to. That's on the mind. That easy shit. Remember, Jeff, no one's sitting there saying Gomez should play. What we're saying is though, again, point. All right, Cody Gakpo got cussed by Slot for not passing the ball to Kirkes when Kirkes overlaps. Still does it. Still plays. Gakpo has a very bad first half, takes him off first half, plays next game. He's asked about Chiesa, and he goes, the reason why Chiesa's not playing is because Chiesa's up against competition. He therefore goes in his next press conference and says, Ria Engamo has played a certain amount of minutes, so he's doing very well. So he's already stretched that at that point. So really and truly, Ria's where he's supposed to be, basically paraphrasing on the bench. So the competition for places is basically Gakpo, who he isn't playing well, but he's saying Chiesa's got too much competition. That's why Chiesa's not starting. This manager is lying. This manager's also just said to you today, by the way, that we should be positive. Well, I can't remember the wording exactly, but we should be happy or whatever we are.
I'm not defending Slot here,
but Drift, can I say another thing as well? No, I know you're defending him.
You get what I'm saying?
Have you ever seen this much disarray at Liverpool in a while? I haven't personally. And I think we just have to call it what it is. The manager has lost the dressing room. I said it after Brentford. I said it. I said, sorry, let me rephrase. He might have lost the dressing room, Drift. Remember that quote? And you were like, he might have, We're seeing things unravel. There's things that we probably don't even know about that's happening.
No, look, I hear it. And again, this isn't me defending Slot at all. I'm just saying, let's be honest, guys. Let's not do the hindsight thing, yeah? Before we heard these Salah quotes, nobody actually thought Salah not playing was wrong. Even if you think Gakpo and these other guys are playing poorly, nobody felt like Slot dropping Salah was a bad idea or it was the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
But like we've heard these Salah quotes and now everyone's doing a bit of revisionism now. Do you get what I mean? Like,
no, Drift. I'm not saying that Salah's not. I'm not saying Slot is wrong for dropping Salah, but I'm also saying he's wrong for not holding the same energy to the other players. And again, if he's saying the relationship's broken down, that's more than just not playing.
Yeah. That's something behind the scenes that we don't know about.
This might be what Salah does when he throws a strop.
No,
let's be honest. We saw him do it when he was on the bench earlier on in the season, and he was all like moody and whatever. Like Salah don't like being dropped, So this might be him being moody. I'm just saying we can't always just go, it's all Slot's fault. We don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, why did he never say this on the
clock? Someone who throws a tantrum when he's not playing.
So why did he never say this on the clock?
But he still threw a tantrum. We saw him throw tantrums.
He never said this stuff.
But you never guess what though? Him and Slot had words and they sorted it out. And even though they had differences, they worked it out. My conclusion to this is they've had a passer, and it hasn't been resolved. And Arnie Slot is doing the whole, he's a legend, mate. Yeah, he's a legend. Like, even the whole. If you look at the quotes carefully about Salah going Africa,
about as well.
Yeah. I've got the tweet now. Even him talking about
Salah quotes.
No, I just said that he's been thrown under the bus in quotation mark.
Yeah. Even the whole.
I'm telling you, there's stuff that's happening behind the scenes at Liverpool.
100%.
I remember when I said to you guys, this is way more than just Slot's tactics. I said that like a month ago. Something's wrong that we don't know about.
I know what it is. It's crazy, potentially.
Put it in the private chat. I'm curious.
I know what it is as well, but we can't say, Caldo.
No, I'd never say on it. But it's crazy.
We'll tell you after the stream.
Yeah.
And I know people are gonna say,
So
"Don't
guys,
gatekeep."
who's gonna be gone on January 1st? Slot or
Don't
Salah?
gatekeep. No, it's not even that. It's just that if you get information like that, we
Can't
can't
say.
genuinely say. Like, if we could tell
Right.
you, we would, but I can't, bro.
But I thought it had been resolved, but
No,
clearly
it
it's
hasn't.
gotten
It
worse.
hasn't. You know, my man called me today as well. Yeah.
Boys, let's do player ratings and then
Let's just play around and head out of here, bro.
I don't know why people are saying I'm siding with Slot because I'm saying we don't know the story. People really just want to jump to the other end.
No, of course they did. But bro, this is what they do though, innit? Like they're gonna say things like you hate Salah, you wanted him gone for 2 years.
Yeah,
You know that
crap.
just all that foolishness. They're gonna
Just
do
for
that, bro.
suggesting what if it is just him throwing a hissy
Yeah,
fit because we've seen it before.
You're genuinely asking questions and you're questioning, which is right to say. I don't
We
understand.
literally saw him kick a water bottle like 5 or 6 weeks ago when he was dropped for a game. We're gonna act like he doesn't throw tantrums.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We've seen Salah throw tantrums.
Yeah,
Like,
when
come
Paul
on,
Joyce
man.
is coming up with headlines like Liverpool have thrown it under the bus, time to say goodbye, it is mad. That's Paul Joyce, you know.
Losing Salah mid-season would be crazy.
It would be mad.
Nah, Indy needs to chill out, you know. You know what?
I
All
personally
understand that
believe-
exclusive
I
this
personally
morning
believe,
regarding Salah. Now wait, blah 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 for the news at 10:30. It's war.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of believe they might be trying to get money for him, you know. I would not put it past the hierarchy thinking, look, if they're gonna offer us like 120, like he is getting older, he's not having a good season, whatever it is that he's fallen off.
Why do you continuously speculate that it's Hughes and Edwards who are doing this? This is a slot
Because
situation.
they're in charge of getting rid of players. No, I'm not saying there isn't a bust up, but what I'm saying is,
No, but it'll come from higher up, though,
know
Jeff,
that
even
the
above.
hierarchy have said to Slot, start phasing Mo out. We're gonna let him go.
No, you're
You
right.
know what I mean?
He's right, though.
No,
No,
how
he's
do
not.
you
He's
know,
not.
bruv?
Drift's
No,
not right,
but-
though. I'm sorry. Drift could be right. Sorry, you
No,
don't.
but-
The thing is, Carl, you don't know.
What
You
is
don't
that?
know.
What are we basing that off, though?
The fact that them man are heavy on statistics, and if he's having a bad year and he's on 400 grand a week, they might be thinking, "Oh shit, have we made a mistake going with this high amount? Saudi
So
are
what about-
offering this money. Let's cash in."
So
Like,
what
I'm
about
just
Virgil?
saying, you never know. We have got an ownership who love make money, bro.
So what about Virgil then? Why are we offering Konate a new contract? Because
You know, let's just
No, but Saudi haven't
Carl,
come in for Virgil,
Carl,
though.
let's
have
do
they?
player ratings and explain to Drift what we know, and yeah. Let's just do that. Let's just do player ratings and gone. And obviously super chats, by the way, but people know.
Yeah. No, someone just said it. Everybody knows Hughes is ruthless. Like he actually is. He might just be watching this.
But I think if Drift knew
Yeah.
what we were privy to at that time, he might be like,
But you're saying Hughes is ruthless. Slot showed he's ruthless as well. Look how he's treated other players since
I
he's
think
been
we're
there.
just doing too much speculation thing now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, let's
He never once mentioned the club, you know. He's talking about the manager. He's talking about Slot.
No, forget Salah's thing, because Slot might be doing what he's doing, but like I said, it might be the hierarchy saying, look, phase him out. We're letting him go when he comes back from AFCON. Like, get everyone used to the idea. Like, I'm just saying, because if the rumors are true that they've offered 100 to 120 mil for Salah in January, I can't imagine Liverpool saying no to that on the season that Mo's having. Because he's having a bad season and he's 33 and he's on this bumper contract. I'm just saying they could be like, yo, let's cash in. Let's actually like let him go and let's get the money and go and buy Semenyo and whoever else it is that we want and bring in the... What if it's Elise, Cal? What if they're thinking, wow, we got to spend 100 million on Elise. We want Semenyo. He's another... Let's get the Mo money because we can't just keep spending. Like, I'm just saying it ain't beyond the realm.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this once only. Liverpool won the league last year. Mo Salah was the best player. Virgil van Dijk was phenomenal. So was the rest of our team. McAllister and Gravenberch were in PFA team of the year, and all the other players. You turn it around. How many months from them winning the league? Obviously, RIP, Diogo Jota and Andre Silva, never forgotten. Obviously, players leaving and whatnot. And now all of a sudden, none of these players that we all rated last year can't play football. They're not good enough. They're not good enough for the club. Please, people, be smart and connect the dots, man. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not even talking about using excuses, but players overnight don't just not know how to play football at a high level. Did you get what I'm saying? Like, I think it's kind of obvious. And I'm not even just talking about Jota, people trying to do. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the manager, is the main issue here. Main issue. This is his first big part of adversity in his whole time at Liverpool, and things are falling apart. This is what I'm saying.
Guys,
When you've got Salah doing unauthorized interviews like that,
Matt,
that tells you everything.
Can you see what's on the screen, bro?
Yeah, I know. But do you want to know something? I think that was relating to him going to AFCON, but big up Dave Kop. I need to speak to him and find out. I don't know. That's another. I don't know about that. But I don't know.
Let's quickly do these player ratings so we can get through the season.
I don't know. Maybe he was there and actually thing. I don't know about that one.
Alisson.
He wasn't at fault for any of the goals. 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 6, Riley.
Yeah, that's calm. That's calm.
Bradley.
For the most part, I thought Bradley was okay. I'll give him a 6 as well.
Bradley got an assist as well, Don't get it twisted.
Oh, yeah,
Bradley with a real class assist, So yeah, Bradley was kind of decent still. I'll give 6.5 for Bradley.
6.5. Yeah, 6.5.
6.5, I'd say 6.57. Yeah, 6.5.
Konate.
You know what? Just because I'm in a bad mood, I'm giving him a 1.
Do you know what's so mad, yeah? Up until he made that mistake, didn't have an issue with him.
I know that's why I'm. But
the reason why I can't fathom what's happened is because I felt like he started the chain of events, so it goes in the basement for me. I know it's harsh, and maybe I am being harsh, and maybe I'm being emotional, but he started the chain of events that led to our downfall. That's just my opinion. Don't have no one follow me or whatever. I'm just saying that's just my opinion.
Facts.
Virgil.
I give Virgil a 4.
Matt, what are you saying for Virgil?
Four.
Kirkes.
He did them 2 really silly passes where it was like, bro, why have you just kicked this straight out of play? But he actually weren't that bad today, to be honest.
He wasn't. I'll say 5 for Kirkes still.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5.
5.5, I'll give him.
Grav.
4. Again,
3.
I'm just angry. I'm angry at
3.
that goal.
3. Because big culprit for the goal. Without that, I would have probably given him like a 4 or 5, but 3. 3, yeah, 3.
Jones.
I'm gonna go 8.5 for Jones.
I'm gonna go 8 for Jones as well.
I say 8. I was gonna say 7.5, but you convinced me to 8.
He was brilliant. He's one of the players who didn't deserve that draw today.
Absolutely. Verts.
I'm gonna go 7. I thought Verts was all right, to be fair.
He was.
Verts was good. He shouldn't have got substituted. I understand he's come up from a muscle issue, and even at the time I said it wasn't the worst sub in the world, but I just don't want to take him.
But for fitness reasons, we don't want him running to the ground.
Yeah, I say Verts was like
if he re-injured himself.
7.5. I thought Verts was good. 7.5 for Verts. Yeah, I thought Verts was good. I didn't have a problem with Verts. I thought Verts played well.
He wasn't amazing, but he was good.
Say 7.
Sabosla.
8.5. Man of the match.
8.
I'm going same as Jones, 8 for me as well.
Same
Brilliant.
for me.
Yeah,
Same.
brilliant.
Them man
The
there.
goal was beautiful. Do you know what? The goal was beautifully worked as well. You know, when you watch it back, it was actually just all round great play for the goal.
Gapper.
Well, cutting Cody. 3.
Eki.
8.
Oh my God! Do you know what? You know how we said man of the match, blood club. We forget about Eki, you know.
I still don't think
he was man of the match, but he was wicked though. I still think Soberslide and Jones.
You know what?
I know he got the goals, but I still think Soberslide and Jones had better games than him.
Bro, Ekitike was cold.
No, he was good.
You know what? I don't care. I'm going 8.5. I can't believe I forgot about the goal scorer. I'd not just like he was immense, bro. In it. 8.5.
Carl just went back to 2018, you know.
It weren't that long ago.
How old did he be now? Yeah, I went a bit too far back, innit? For real. No, he was there, bro. He was.
No, it weren't. It's 2023.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, that was when he went Newcastle.
No, but that's when we.
What did you not give Ekitike?
Oh,
I'm gonna go 7.5 Ekitike.
Hold on, what? You said what, Cal?
7.5. I don't think he was better than Jones or Szoboszlai.
7.5.
Yeah, Ekitike was good, but I don't think he was better than the other two.
I'm watching a different game then.
No, he took his goals very well, but I don't think he was better than the other.
Matt, what would you like us to give him?
No, you give him no.
Matt, what?
No.
Matt is gonna go. He's about to go. I'm telling you.
Wait. Yeah, no, that's cool. Whatever rating, yeah. So what did you give him then, Drift?
I gave him an 8.5. No, sorry, I gave him an 8. I think Szoboszlai was just better than him.
The man scored 2 goals.
He's an 8. He's an 8, but he's an 8.
No, don't change it because of me.
No, I know I am. It's an 8. It's an 8.
All jokes aside, guys, I think it's I know we've probably never done this before. I would probably say because
he's an 8. I'll be fair. Ekitike
got 2. Because I think, bro, there was 2 crucial goals. Obviously, Jones was cold and so was Szoboszlai. It's kind of whip Fabomba. Nah, bro.
Yeah, I'm
please.
just checking it now. Keep going, man. I'm gonna check it.
Yeah,
now.
I would have said like Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna
No,
you ready?
Do that. You gotta share it. What
it's very clear that someone wants me to get all the blame. The club promised in the summer a lot of promise for me, and so far I am on the bench for all 3 games. All I can say is keep the promises. Brother, I'm not gonna lie.
So you're telling me that we was joking about there's a thing in his contract that says he has to play, and now he's basically saying, yeah, they told me.
I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what it is? You know when like Salah's been captured and now he's just speaking like bro's basically exposing his contract as well.
He's just squealing.
Raw.
No, but hold on a minute. Ain't that mad? He said, keep your promise. That sounds like a hierarchy thing. It can't be a manager thing.
That's hierarchy.
A hierarchy
That's
thing.
hierarchy, blood.
I told you, lot. Hughes is trying to cash in on him, bro.
Nah, but you know what, Jeff? When I tell you after the show, you're going to be like, what? All right, hold on. Wait there. Is this real? This cannot be real. If this is real, this is insane. All right, I'm going to read it out. After what I've done for the club, it really hurts. You can imagine, really, after going home to the club and you don't know if you're starting. I know the club too well. I've been there many, many years. Tomorrow, Jamie Carragher is going to go for me again and again, and that's fine. I've been at this club scoring more than anyone in this generation since I came to the Premier League. I don't think anyone has scored more goals and made more assists than me. Anyway,
No,
the
look,
whole.
guys, is this not getting
No,
a bit
wait,
too
finish
Cristiano
the
Ronaldo?
quote,
I'm gonna
finish
finish the quote.
This is getting too Cristiano Ronaldo for me, man.
All right, in the whole Premier League, if I'm somewhere else, everybody would go to the media and defend the players. I am the only one in the situation. Can I give an example? It's silly, but I am sorry. I remember a while ago, Harry Kane was not scoring for 10 games. Everyone in the media was like, "Oh, Harry will score for sure." When it comes to Mo, everyone's like, he needs to be on the bench. I am sorry, Harry. I don't even know if this is real, bro. This sounds like fake. This, but Alpha Sector. Alpha Sector, I'm not gonna lie, fam. You best not be tweeting things that's not real, fam. I'm being honest. I think it's fake quotes. Someone said it's fake. That's fake. But then people are saying it's real.
But Anfield Sector have got respect. Why would they ruin their respect?
No. But bruv, Anfield Sector, they can get fooled by like all of us, bro. Don't get twisted.
This is getting. If it's real, I don't like it. This is
someone said it's real. It's from 2021. It doesn't even sound like Mo. Speaking about Harry Kane, what are we doing here?
It's from
all right. Big up Louis Steele. Mo Salah speaking in the mix zone at Ellen Road says he has no relationship on his slot and that Liverpool throwing him under the bus. The Egyptian hints the Brighton game next Saturday could be his last for the club, and it seems someone does not want me here. That's from Louis Steele. And now I'm gonna go to.
Hold on, guys. How's it gone from drawing with Leeds to we're losing Mo?
This is what I mean.
Because we're Liverpool fans, Drift. That's why. Because we're Liverpool fans.
You've got to be. Oh my days! Do you want to know something? Right. You see the quotes I've just read. It's actually from. I think it's from Paul Joyce's article. I'm gonna clarify that right now, and tell you if this is true or not. I'm gonna get the quotes from Paul Joyce's article right now, guys. Give me 1 second. Carol, read out if you want, bro. Read out the supers or something. And
Karen said, "I know Karen's gonna do a piece on me tomorrow."
Him and Carragher have been beefing for a long time.
No, Carragher's been beefing him for a long time. Let's get it right. Carragher's been beefing him.
Most never said anything about Carragher.
Let's just finish off player ratings because we've only got 3 players left.
Oh, who are the 3 players? My mind is
McAllister, Jones, McAllister, Joey,
Gomez.
and Endo. And Isak. I forgot Isak came on as well.
Guys, I'm looking at Paul Joyce's article right now. Those quotes are actually, oh my broski. During a post interview that lasted more than 7 minutes.
He don't speak for 7 minutes. I've been in the mixer zone. Them lot do not speak for that long.
I'm very disappointed. I've done so much for this club down the years, especially last season. Now I'm sitting on the bench and I don't know why. It seems like the club is throwing me under the bus. This is why I'm feeling and think it's very clear that someone wanted me to wanted me to get all the blame. I got a lot of promises in the summer, and so far I'm on the bench for the 3 games, so I can't say that they keep their promise. I said many times before that I had a good relationship with the manager, and all of a sudden we don't have any relationship, and I don't know why, but it seems to me how I see it that someone doesn't want me in the club. This club always support me. My kids will always support it. I love this club so much. I always will do. I called my mum yesterday. You guys don't know if I would start or not, but I knew. Yesterday, I knew my parents come to me. Yesterday, I said to my parents, come to the Brighton game. I don't know if I'm going to play or not, but I'm going to enjoy it. In my head, I'm going to enjoy that game because I don't know what is going to happen now. I will be at Anfield to say goodbye to the fans and go to the Africa Cup, but I don't know what's going to happen when I see them there. Salah said he'd been informed by Slot on Friday that he will be again on the substitutes bench after being dropped on Sunday against West Ham and then left out of the starting lineup for the midweek and then draw against Sunderland. He said more talks were unnecessary. No, I don't think we spoke a lot. There's no relationship between us. It was a very good relationship, and all of a sudden there's no relationship. There will be interest from the Saudi Pro League and Salah. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so this is where Salah speaks more. In football, you never know. I don't accept the situation. I've done so much for this club. I don't want to answer this question about Salah because the club is going to make it different direction. After what I've done for this club, it really hurts. You can imagine after going home from the club and you don't know if you're starting. I know the club too well. I've been here many years. Tomorrow, Jamie Carragher, Liverpool defender, and blah 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 is going to go for me again and again and again, and it's fine. I've been at this club scoring more than anyone in this generation since I come to the Premier League. I don't think anyone has scored more goals than me and made more assists than me in the whole Premier League. If I'm somewhere else, everybody will go to the media and defend players. I am the only one in this situation. Can I give an example? It's silly, but I am sorry. I remember a while ago, Harry Kane was not scoring for 10 games. Everyone in the media was like, oh, Harry will score for sure. When it comes to Mo, everyone is like, he needs to be on the bench. I am sorry, Harry. Sorry, that was the best I could read as fast as possible.
Guys,
to the whole team.
We have Cristiano Ronaldo 2.0. I don't like it.
Is that what you took from the whole thing, though, Drip? On the real, though?
No, the information that he's saying, like, is good to know it. But this is like narcissism and lack of self-awareness and entitlement.
All right, can I ask you? Can I say this then? If a player speaks like that, do you think something? Because from even when he says the relationship is nothing to speak about, that tells me that there's a full breakdown in communication. And when someone talking like that, that means almost like they're like.
But Matt, what if God did tell him why, and he just don't like what he's been told? So that's why he's like, I don't know why I'm being dropped.
And imagine
keep on using Cristiano as the example. Cristiano was right when you were saying the stuff he was saying, Drew.
No, I know, Cal, but it comes from the wrong place because it's a feeling.
Will you feel
all right?
Drift, would you feel aggrieved though? Like, would you feel aggrieved if like you're not having a good season, but neither are other players, but you're not even seeing no bench? You're
the one that's being scapegoated.
But I don't think Salah's being scapegoated because none of us were thinking it until these quotes started coming out.
Salah is being
sat here in the last couple of days.
No, you necessarily, Drift, but there's been an ongoing conversation about Salah. Remember, Jamie Carragher has been highlighting it. That's another thing.
But Mo has been bad. He's been crap.
Drift. No one's saying Mo hasn't been bad. I think Mo's been bad. I'm not saying he hasn't been bad. But there's a difference between bad and being scapegoat as to the reason why Liverpool are losing games, bro. Remember, Carragher's made that kind of clear, pinpointing Salah. Bro, we can all see it, No one's saying Salah hasn't been bad.
It's Salah's fault why we're not.
No, but highlighting.
He didn't say that.
He's been highlighting specifically Salah. Specifically. And
Salah has been playing crap.
Drift, you're not hearing what I'm saying. Salah's been bad. He's been bad. So was Kanate. So was Virgil. Bruv, can we be real here? I've been a big advocate for like Kirkes. Kirkes has been bad.
But he dropped Kirkes.
Let me ask you a quick question. Quick question. Do you think McAllister in the general media has had the same criticism as Mohamed Salah? McAllister?
No, because he's nowhere near as big of a player either. So, like,
but bro, would you say McAllister's had a worse season than Salah? In your honest
I think those two are on par as our worst players so far.
McAllister's
I think McAllister is like when I say McAllister
down. He's not even close.
We had to wait for the Aston Villa and Real Madrid game to say McAllister's done something.
Yeah, but what good games has Salah had?
Hold on, wait there. Did Salah? This is what I was gonna say,
bro. But what else? I'm saying is
Real Madrid,
Everton. Everton got the assist for Gravenberch.
Everton, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. What other good games has Salah had?
Drift. What I'm saying is this, though. Everton. Name me one good game of McAllister. Name me one up until before you got to the Aston Villa game.
No, there wasn't any. But since the Aston Villa game, I think he's
all right.
Same amount of games.
All right. So here what I'm gonna say.
They've both been really poor.
People were crashing it on Kanate. They were crashing it on Gakpo. What I'm saying is is this year. There's been many players that are having bad seasons. Salah's part of that. We understand that, Drift. But Salah, whether you like his quotes or not, feels like he's been singled out. That's why he's speaking so mad, bro. Because I'll be honest, if Cody Gakpo or Virgil, because I'll say this year, if Virgil van Dijk did not see pitch, for how many games and wasn't even brought on, I guarantee you Virgil's gonna say something. Or he might not, because he's captain, so he's got to think, all right, I'm the captain, I can't say. But he's what he wants to say something. The problem is they caught Salah in a bad moment, knowing that all this is going on, and he feels like he's been blamed for a lot of this stuff in the media, not necessarily by fans, but the media. And I'm looking at you, Carragher. Yeah, because I have to be real. I'm not saying you're the sole reason, but you have a powerful platform. And we all know Salah's having a bad season, but to make it seem like he's one of the main reasons as to why Liverpool's not doing well is kind of mad, bro.
Nobody's made him feel like that. Slot actually protected him in the interview by not saying, it's because he's not playing well. And everybody else agreed he should be dropped. I don't know what part of this nobody is realizing. It's only hindsight people are thinking.
No, but Drift, even the interview...
Scott literally said, he's going AFCON in a week. That's basically him saying, I don't really care. He's going AFCON.
I don't really care. That's what I'm saying. You got to read between the lines, bro.
But he still didn't actually say he's crap or it's his fault or anything like that.
Drift, if I was to say Drift, I'm trying to think how I can phrase
these are still assumptions, by the way.
No, but if these are the worst,
to everyone in the chat who keeps on saying I hate Salah, grow up. Like, seriously, grow up. You say one thing and everyone who wants to dick ride is like, oh my God, you've said something wrong. Come on, grow up.
All right, let me say this then. With Cody Gakpo, who's had also a poor season, he's actually been told off by Slot in the public and still play games. So imagine when he questioned him and was like, bro, you're not using Kirkes, still plays him. Drift, he took him off at halftime because he was so crap. You never guess what? He plays the next game. So why does he? So when you're saying Salah's been crap, yes, we know Salah's been crap, but so is Gakpo, so is Kanate, so is Virgil, so is Kirkes.
No, but we haven't got enough players to drop all of those. Who do we drop for Virgil? Who do we bring in for Virgil? We don't have anyone.
Drift, did in your opinion, Cody Gakpo warrant another start? Because I don't think he did. I would have just played Virgil off the left, Salah on the right, and Soboslai in the number 10. Big up Vinny from Barbershop. I said that. I said, do you know what? The starting lineup isn't the worst, but I would have maybe made a few tweaks or whatever.
But Gakpo helps defensively and runs back. Last game, he was doing well.
Had a bad game, and Gakpo is not doing the right things in the right situations at times. What I'm saying is, though, Drift, I think the manager and I think Salah said too much, but we get it. There's favourites that this manager now has, and he's not willing to bench those favourites for his own reasons. That's how I see it, innit? And I think Salah, unfortunately, in my opinion, has been made a scapegoat by the way he's
I don't think we're thinking this if Salah doesn't say what he's saying. I think it's a lot of like based off of
I already had a theory from before.
Yeah, I didn't think it was this bad. I knew there was something going on. I didn't think it was this bad though. I didn't think it was he's going to probably leave in January bad.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the manager doesn't actually have a right for any of that, which is why I was saying to you, it has to be the hierarchy. Because the hierarchy would just say, stop this crap, man. This is Mo.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. So
hold on, wait. Do you think the hierarchy wanted to get rid of Harvey Elliott?
Yeah.
Based on what?
Based on the fact that they could get, 35, 40 mil for him. Obviously, Slot would have said, I don't want him anymore. But, bro, everybody who leaves is the hierarchy. I don't think Slot can say, get rid of him, and the hierarchy just listen. They have to also think it's right. Slot is only a head coach. He doesn't say, sell that player or get rid of that player.
So, hold on. If Slot turned around and said, I don't want Harvey Elliott, and the board go, well, no, you're keeping him. You think Slot's going to
to keep him? Hughes and Edwards would not sell anybody just because Slot told them to. No way.
You do know it's a combined decision with all of them, but also Slot is the one that plays the players. So if he turns around and says, I'm not going to play Harvey Elliott, he's not going to get the minutes. You think the board are going to say to him, no, you got to play him. He's staying.
Maybe not for Harvey Elliott, because Harvey Elliott is a bit part player. But if Slot said that about a player they deemed important, yeah, bro, I think they would say, figure it out. We're not getting rid of him. Because he's only head coach.
Harvey Elliott, Tyler Morton, all these players.
Yeah, but these are all fringe players, though. No, it's easy to get rid of them.
No, but that's my point. Like,
if Slot said, I don't want Gravenberch this season after the year he had last year, there's no way Hughes and Edwards go, all right, we'll sell him. They'll be like, no, he's one of our prize assets. Figure it out. There's no way Slot's in control, bro. There's no way he's in control.
So you don't think he has
him, but he's not.
He has no say whatsoever on who comes.
No, they'll consult with him, but he's not in control. Hughes is he's not. This is Hughes, bro. Hughes has the final say on this stuff, bro.
So you think Hughes is the reason that Harvey Elliott left, Tyler Morton, and all these players left?
No, I think he would have said to Slot, look, they're offering us this much. What do you think? And Slot would have probably been like, yeah, take the money. I'm not going to use him. I agree with you on that, but I still think it's Hughes' decision.
But so then, but if Hughes is going based off the information that Slot is giving him, then
but based on where Elliott is in the squad, bro, because like I said, if that was Gravenberch or someone who's important and Slot was like, look, I'm not going to need him this season, there's no way Hughes goes, oh, cool, and just sells him. No way. Like, do you think Hughes would do that if it was a player that was a valuable player?
I don't know. I'd like to think not.
Because he's the one, like I think they just consult with him and be like, what do you think? Because obviously your opinion is important, but I still think it's Hughes that makes the decisions on this stuff. That's why he's the powerful director of football.
He's the one that brings in the players if the manager agrees to it. The one player that we brought in, I don't think the manager wanted, was Chiesa. And I think we can see the actions to show that he didn't want Chiesa. He doesn't want Chiesa.
So what would make that signing different to the others?
That he was the one that convinced Wirtz to come to Liverpool.
No, I mean, why would the decision making about who we buy have changed? So if you think it was Hughes, then why would it change the following transfer window? Like, what's the difference? I'm not gonna lie, if Salah goes in January, this is crazy. What a horrible way for him to leave the club. A legend of this club can't leave in January like this, man. This is wild. This is wild.
He's gone, man. He's gone.
No, guys, do you know what? I actually think there's a chance he isn't gone if the hierarchy get rid of the manager and then they can reconcile with him.
I'll say this, yeah.
But you're saying that it's the hierarchy trying to get rid of him, no, Drew?
Yeah, no, so I'm saying if they have a conversation and reconcile, then I think he could stay if he's like, well, the manager's got to go then because I'm not going to stay if the manager's going to be here.
But Drift, you're contradicting yourself now, bro, because you said the reason why he might be going is because you think Hughes and Edwards might sit there and go, yeah, we can cash in on him. So whether we get a new manager or not, if it's coming from the hierarchy, it wouldn't mean anything.
No, I'm saying if they change their mind, I still think they do want to let him go, but I'm saying if they change their mind, then I think if they get rid of Slot, then he could stay.
But regardless of whether they keep Slot or not, if you're saying they're going to cash in on him because they see value in him.
Yes, I'm saying if they change their mind.
But why would they change their mind?
Maybe he might not go if they change their mind. All of this might make them change their mind. All this public stuff in it. I don't know. Sometimes peer pressure, innit?
That wouldn't make any sense, though, Drew. From what you said they're ruthless. They don't care like that. They'll cash in and get the money. So why would they change their mind now?
I'm just saying there's a chance, bro, if they change their mind. I'm not saying they will. I'm saying this public outburst now, maybe they'll change their mind. Maybe they'll think, oh, shit, this is looking bad. And maybe they might change their mind. This is a lot of public scrutiny now going on now. This is like really out there now.
But they won't care. I'm telling you for a fact, they don't care about the public backlash, bro. Like we all crashed out.
Then he will be gone. Then
we all crashed out as fans, literally saying, "How can we only sign Chiesa in the summer?" They didn't care. They got to work, bro.
But Salah news is different. Like you see the echoes and the waves that this is causing now. Salah news is different because they didn't know he was going to come out and do this interview. This is like proper blown up in the club's face a bit. No one was expecting this. So I'm just saying they might think, oh shit, this is a bit wild here. But again, yeah, I reckon it is them. I reckon they're the ones that are thinking of cashing in on him.
I think the manager's come in and he did a great thing with winning us the league. But I think through his management of his people management skills and decision making, I think he's ripping this club to shreds right now. And I think it's only come to the fore as much as it has now because Salah's the biggest name at the club and he's spoken out about it. This guy is ripping our club to shreds. And I'll hold the same energy. If Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards can't see this and they don't react to it, it's going to set us back possibly a decade or two. This feels very reminiscent. Shout out to Fozzie and Uncle Rods. I can't remember anything that happened with the Souness era. I don't even know if I was born. Bro, Souness set us back decades. It took us decades to recover from Souness. the longer
Oh,
he
that's a
stays,
bit harsh on Souness, isn't it?
it's not harsh. It's the truth, bro. It set us back
But
decades.
remember, the club just didn't want to listen. He tried to do what Wenger did, and everybody weren't ready for it. And he kind of got ridiculed, and it was a bit unfair when you think about
because
it.
he didn't know how to implement it, Drift.
Nobody did. No one wanted to listen to him, bro. He tried to bring healthy living and all that, and no one wanted to listen, bro.
Everyone I've spoken to who comes from that era literally says he ripped the squad apart, and we ain't recovered. It took us till Benitez came in to recover, and then we fell by the wayside again, and then it took for Klopp to come in and for us to recover. Literally, the longer we keep Arne Slot, the worse things are going to get. He is genuinely pissing players off, bro. Salah is probably the most respected person in that dressing room, along with Virgil van Dijk. You think Szoboszlai and all these players ain't looking at that going, rah, you're treating Salah like this. Who do you think you are? You think they love Slot more than they love Salah? You think the players love Slot more than they love Salah?
Hell no.
No, of course not.
And
that man, they got a brotherhood, bro.
It's not the first time he's throwing a player on it. Look, I know this isn't going to be a popular thing for me to say because of how he left and how people view him now. But bro, when Trent come out and said he was leaving, you remember what Slot said about Trent when the news was official, how he weren't happy with him in training and all those things? Is he forgetting that some of these people are Trent's brethren? He's thrown players under the bus. Yes, bro. He's thrown players under the bus too many times. His management of people like Chiesa, who seems to be a very well-loved person at the club, trash. How on earth is this manager doing this?
So guys, do you think there's a world? Do you think there's a world where they both go?
All right, check this, Drift. Yeah, genuinely, if Edwards and Hughes really wanted to get rid of Salah, they wouldn't have given him a new contract, bro. What's the point of giving him a new contract?
No, but Cal, that's why I said they might be watching as the season's unfolding. And remember, this is all predicated on the fact that the rumors are true about the bid. Do you know what I mean? Because without the bid, then they probably wouldn't be thinking about it. But they might be looking at it and going, oh shit, the Saudis have offered 100 M's and Mo ain't playing well. What if it is the beginning of the end? Let's get the value for the player. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, they thought they were making the right decision in the summer. But again, let's not do the hindsight thing. He has been really bad this season. And I'm not saying it's all his fault, but he's been really bad. And they might be worried that it is the beginning and the end in terms of like his legs and his performances. And we know what the hierarchy's like. And that's all I'm saying. Like, it's all about money. So 100 M's for a 33-year-old?
We keep on saying it's all about money with the hierarchy. Bro, we spent 400 mil in the summer, bro.
No, but Cal, it's the only time we've done that. We went 3 windows without spending any money prior to that. Like, this is how the club operates, bro.
No, but we can't say it's the only time we've done
it. They give us it every 3 or 4 years, but like we should be doing it all the time.
But we didn't have to, Drift. We didn't have to, bro. We could have sat there and gone, well, we don't need Isak. We could go and get someone of us lower profile. We could have done the quote unquote the Liverpool thing, go and find these uncut gems. But we said no, we're gonna go and splash the money.
Yeah, but this is an outlier, Cal. Come on, we've never been there. That's why we were so shocked. It's such a random summer for us.
I'm not disagreeing that's an outlier, Drift, but I'm saying we can't just ignore that it's happened. It has happened.
Oh no, I'm not ignoring it.
Like they might
have been trying to find ways to get the money back. You know when you show off a bit, but then you're like, oh shit. And
all right,
now they might be trying to find ways to get back the money, bro.
What about Gakpo's contract then?
I don't know.
No, Drift, we got to keep it 100, bro.
I don't know why they gave him that contract. I'm so confused, bro.
Bro, come on now, bro.
But remember, giving Gakpo 200 grand a week ain't the same as cashing in on 100 M for a 33-year-old, bro.
250.
But
contract. Salah
100 M for a 33-year-old though. It's not the same.
Salah and Virgil giving big boy contracts as well, bro. So we can't just say we're looking at the bottom line, because from a business aspect, and I got a shout out to Jerry James, I got a shout out to Jamrock, people who weren't really on board with giving Virgil and Salah big contracts despite how well they played. From a business standpoint, giving Salah and Virgil contracts from a business standpoint weren't the greatest decision. But from a footballing standpoint, it was. So we can't sit here and accuse them and just say they're all about the money. They're all about the bottom line, because they showed in the summer that they're not, Drift.
No, but they might have realized they've made a mistake and they're trying to rectify it. That's what I'm saying. Because he's playing back. If Salah was playing well, then they probably wouldn't even let the notion come into their thinking. But because he's playing badly, it might be like, oh shit. But even if it be coming for Virgil, maybe they'll take it. Saudi ain't offering for Virgil; they want Mo. But what if they offered us 80 mil for Virgil? Maybe the club will go, oh, look at the season he's having. Maybe they'd even cash in on Virgil. We'll never know. I'm just saying it's a possibility based on their pattern.
How many of those players do you think are playing for slot or do you think they're playing with just playing for the pride of the club?
I don't know. I don't know who likes him enough, so I'll probably say they're playing for the pride of the club.
When we had Klopp here, how many of those players play for Klopp as well as the pride of the club?
Yeah. Most of them. Or all of them, probably.
That's
no, but I'm with you, Slot. But I am not defending Slot, by the way. Like, I don't understand how adding context or difference of view means I want Slot to stay. I'm all for Slot going now. I don't care about Slot. I'm just saying we can't always just do the one-sided thing because there are still other sides to look at. But I don't know.
Yeah, all right, let's help these supers, man, because we got a lot to get through. Big up to everyone, by the way. If you're still locked in, I didn't even see the numbers. Got well over 2,000 people in there, so please do smash the like.
Oh my days, yeah, we've got literally 2,100 and something people on the YouTube. Yeah, so please big up the people on X as well.
Yeah, smash the like button, please, people. And also, if you're new, please do subscribe as well. Can
we get this a record, chat? Let's get this, because I'm not gonna lie, like, let's see if we can get this up to 2,000 likes. Let's see if we can do that.
Yeah, for real. Let's see if
we can break a record.
And 3,000 live. I think it was 2,960, if I'm not mistaken, was our highest ever live.
Yeah, I think so.
Share and do all that good stuff, people. Let's try it. We're at 2,500. We might be able to get to our record in the live as well.
Yeah. My light's broken, just like Liverpool, so we may.
Jamrock says, do not give this coach any more money to spend. £0.
Facts.
Jamrock, I disagree. Buy the player, but just buy a player you know the other manager will need. So still buy players, just don't buy a player for Slot. Buy the player for whoever the new manager is.
Shall I tell you why I disagree with that, Drift? Because I don't want Slot to just wreck these players anymore.
No, but I think he'll be gone in January at the latest. After today's result and now Salah saying all this stuff, I think the writing's
January's too late. You do know January's too late. In fact, I'll say it now. If we sack him now, it's too late.
Yeah, I agree.
Too late for the title, but not too late for top 4 in Champions League, though.
I'm not here for top 4, Drift. Respectfully.
No, and to win the Champions League. This squad can win the Champions League without a doubt. If we hire the right man, we can win the Champions League.
We can, but a lot of things would have to go. No. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. You're right. We can.
Mentally broken some of these players. It's not just a physicality thing on the names on the paper, bro. It's you're going to have to rebuild these players mentally and physically.
No, but it won't be hard because they're quality professionals.
Right,
Drift, you know, we're in a top 4 race. And if you get when you get in a new manager, he's got to kind of get used to a system, implement his ideology. Remember, there's no pre-season, brother. I'm telling you,
but this is a quality squad. I don't know.
No, of course it is. No, 100%. Of course it is. I'm not saying we can't win the Champions League. I'm just saying
if we hire the right manager, we can win the Champions League.
It's a tall ask right now with how things are, because you know what it is. It's not even just the players. It's the confidence, the feel-good factor in the club. Like everything just seems very negative. So for you to change that around,
right appointment, though, right?
Yeah, no, of course, but it's going to take more than just bringing in a new manager and we're just better. It's going to take more than that. It's going to need everything, bro.
Slot out 1, 2, 3, 4 says Salah and Slot had a bust up. You can tell dropped.
Yeah, I said this.
Improving right there. And Deal says Sobo is my captain. Virgil is all talk. Salah only talks about his contract. Not true, as we've seen. I honestly feel bad for this man. Ibu cost us the game. Salah fanboys buzzing. No one's buzzing about the result, Andil, man. Come on now, brother. Amin says Cal and Drift hold the L. I'm not going to say the last sentence. Big up yourself for the super chat.
It was a draw, by the way.
Yeah. Cyberzone, 2 league wins since September the 20th. We are 8th, conceding for fun. Sobo looks fed up. Don't be surprised if he doesn't sign a new deal. Sack him tonight. That's another one. That's another one.
And Gravenberg.
We're just lucky they've got 3 or 2.5 years left on their deals.
Slot out 1, 2, 3, 4 says if Salah ends up leaving before Slot, I give up. I hear it. Goes on to say Slot is the problem though. No confidence drift. I hear it. Big up to Ryan. Hope you and the family are well, bro. It's so long now. We just need change and fast. Yep. Big up to Uncle Albert in the building. Hope you and the family are well. Cal, answer to your question. Why didn't the Gakpo play 99 minutes? Uncle, I have no answer to that one. That one I can't justify or defend. I have none. Matt and Drift know my thoughts on Gakpo.
Yeah. The private chat give me jokes too.
You have an answer though, Matt. Still, Lee says, not on the, not on the I told you so ting. And yeah, I see. This season is a joke. It's no vendetta for me, but Ibu is full bozo, mad clumsy, and no footballing brain. At this point, I disagree, but I have no grounds to disagree on based on how his season's gone. Big up to XDR Code. Big up to Jamrock says, still is Slot's fault. He doesn't know which players complement each other. Has there been any change in how we defend set pieces Slot out? I hear that, Jamrock. I hear that. The red guy says, honestly, my thoughts are on Lando winning the F1 tomorrow. I'm glad I decided to stop caring about football a while ago. Helps me relax. Yeah, I might take up another sport as well. Matt, you're doing a politician thing. Could you answer my question, please, bro?
Can you answer mine as well?
I did ask these questions last season.
You really didn't. I don't remember. Anyway, we'll go. Yeah. We'll do.
Why not drop Kanata and play Gomez alongside Virgil? Okay, I agree with that as well. Gucci'd up says, who do I blame then, Cal? Should I blame you? if it makes you feel better, go ahead, bro. Big up yourself, Gucci. You'll never walk alone 2.0 said Kanata made a mistake, but we still had 2-1. The team is fragile and weak. Slot is failing to maximize the weapons at his disposal. Players are zapped. Agree. AC says Slot has to go, but who's available? Chiesa deserves to start with Gakpo. Players let Slot down today, but they clearly aren't responding to him. Yeah, I hear that. XDR Code says top 4 is looking difficult. No one's pressing. You'll never walk alone. I'm telling you, top 4 at this rate, we're not finishing top 4. BC says we can isolate games for certain individuals and manager mistakes, but where we are is some of all the Slot and players parts pause is a very big 360. Yeah, I hear that as well. Eagle versus Shark says tactics so toxic it's bled into the player's psyche. I hear that as well. Ambient says the fact that they kept fighting for the winner after scoring their third says a lot about what opponents think about our team now. Didn't I say this on the watch long, boys? I said, how is it we're the ones defending for our lives instead of Leeds? Slot out says, slot quotes are a disgrace. We are not LFC. We are LFC, not Tranmere. Yeah, we went through those quotes. Big up yourself. Long distance Liverpool said the players are mentally not there this year for whatever reason. However, Arnie is not helping. His tactics cost the game because we became defensive, relinquished possession, and invited pressure. I hear that's fair as well. Jay says Ibu dropped off on the second goal. All of them did, Jay, to be fair. All of them did. Arthur says, how did Gakpo get 84 minutes? Can anyone explain why Endo is coming on the Ellen Road when he's had 0 minutes since October? He's had 0 minutes since October.
Cold.
Yeah, Cal, can you think of the last time he got
No,
played?
I can't. Now that the super chat just come in, I can't think of it.
I cannot think of the last time he played. I really can't.
Dark.
It might have been the League Cup.
Yeah. The game that he threw away. Acquia says it's not all on Ibu at 2-1. And let's be honest, haven't almost all the goals conceded been individual errors from players' mentality and motivation. I hear it. Matt Bickerzette says if Slot had not substituted Ekatike out, who's gassed and he got injured, chat would crash out. Yep, Slot has been S this season, but Konate was to blame for today. Not just Konate, but yes, he holds a big portion of the blame. SNH96 says, check the video of Mo waving the fans after the game. Looks like he's leaving, in my opinion. Big up yourself, bro. We saw that video. Matt kindly shared that. Samish says, if Leeds don't gift us the first goal, we don't score. That's very true as well.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he might be right, you know, Drift.
We were playing the better football, though.
We didn't look like scoring, though, Drift. We weren't creating anything.
Yeah, but I still I have to make the assumption that we're playing better, then there's more chance we would have scored than them.
I don't know. Based on how we've played this season, I don't know, Drift. Mantis, 13 goals in 6 games, and you want positivity? Done. Facts.
That is mad.
You'll Never Walk Alone says, apart from Eki and Sobo, they're all playing below level. Salah, Maka, Verts, Isak, Kirkes, VVD, etc. all look arse this season. Let's be real. Best players need to perform at the highest levels to challenge. Hashtag slot out. Big up to everyone who super chatted, by the way. This is probably our record of most amount of super chats we've had, or close to the record. So big up everyone. And big up to everyone who's been in the chat. Like 99.9 of you have been so respectful despite agreements and disagreements. So big up to each and every one of you guys, man. M Part says, I wasn't slot out until he speaks. He mentioned we don't have a Jacob Murphy to unleash Isak. He has to go. That's not true. He didn't say that.
No, he did, Cal.
What?
He said we don't have a player like Jacob.
No. I'm going to say it correctly. We don't have a profile like Jacob Murphy in the squad.
Can I just go and get a drink, guys, please? Can someone just take over super chats for a couple of minutes?
I'll take up super chats. No problem, bro. I thought I'd just show people the results that we've had recently, just to make people realize that, Salah's the problem here still. Yeah. These results, Salah's for winning.
Matt, can you believe we've only got 2 wins in that?
Lose to Palace, lose to Chelsea, lose to Man United, lose to Brentford, win against Aston Villa, lose to Man City, lose to Forest, win against West Ham, draw to Sunderland, and draw to Leeds.
Is this going to be the worst season we've ever had for losses?
A man tried to rage bait me earlier in the chat. Someone in the chat said, Matt, we didn't lose.
I mean, technically we didn't.
Say less, bro.
Do you want to know a fun fact as well, bro? Last week we had our first ever draw when we went behind in the game and managed to come back for the draw. So today, what we thought we'd do is just even things up and make sure we draw a game after taking the lead, because every time we've taken the lead so far, we've won. So we thought we'd just even it up, and we would let the team equalize, and then we draw a game after going a goal up. So now we've got everything's even, Matt. We've got one game we've gone up and drawn, one game we've gone behind and drawn, and then all the others are every time we've drawn, every time we've won, we've scored first, and every time we haven't, we've conceded first. Perfect. We're just trying to be perfect, bro. We're trying to keep the balance. You know what I mean?
I'm so sad to say Salah said he art slot why he wasn't playing, but he didn't get an explanation. I don't know.
The funny thing is, though, again, I know Mo deserves.
I don't know. Yeah. Mo's in his feelings as well, so you have to kind of understand.
A player can't always just demand the manager tells him what.
No, of course, but you're allowed. I think you're allowed to.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but if you have a good relationship with someone, you can say, manager, like, why am I not? Is there something I'm doing wrong? If the manager's like, no, you ain't done that wrong. You're just not playing.
No, but that sounds a little bit more like he told Salah he's on the bench, but he just didn't tell him why. I don't even necessarily think that sounds like Salah went up to him and went, yo, bro, why am I not playing? I just think it's come in, here's the team sheet, Mo's on the bench, and it's like, and then he didn't explain why I'm on the bench. That's what it sounds like to me.
This guy is, I want people to look at this.
Yeah, I beg you take his face off the screen back because he's winding me up, bro.
No, we're going to keep it right there. This guy right there, this fraud. We keep it right there for the whole show. Or would you rather see this? The results. There we go.
There's more red on that. There's more red on that screen than our flipping club shop, bro. What are we doing here?
You think it's Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Brother, big up Gerard. Nottingham Forest, West Ham, Sunderland, Leeds should all be 12 points, taking us to 30. 3 points out from Arsenal. He doesn't
Didn't I
have the
say that,
ability. Huh?
That's why I said in the
it
watch.
was me. You said it too, bro.
I was. You see, look, I'm confusing you both. I'm racist now. Look at me. Like,
Bro. Big at H. He might be a nitty, you know. Positive. Get this slag out. Man said he might be a nitty, you know.
Hey, they do say the rich hide it way better.
Bigger at Pastor Slot still scamming us. Slot Nation out. Big up Benjamin. Prefer watching Kopish and LFC right now. Big up your damn self, Benjamin. Appreciate it, my broski. Big up Cleve. He says Matt's going through the cognitive dissonance stage of denial, anger, and now acceptance. We've all been there, bro. Hashtag never walk alone. Big up yourself, my broski. Big up you never walk alone.
I'm gonna accept this if I'm being honest.
Nah, for real. You know me, bro. You know I ain't gonna accept it like ever, bro. This is like. Yeah, bruv. You never could on 2.0. Slot spent 450 million and clearly out of his depth. Isak Gunman is now 5 minutes charity. No, it's going mad. Turned Verts and Isak, to pot. Thanks for 20 slot. Klopp or unneeded. Yeah, we just need your manager, bruv. Big up Bunty. Win today. We are 4th on the table. Just imagine the boost. Yeah, we would have got to 5th, but I hear it. You must have sent that in yesterday, bro. I'll be honest with you. Because after getting to the 70th minute, everyone knew in the building we were going to lose that freaking game, bro. I'll be real. Big up, Malik. Well, Kanata is to blame big time. Sitting back and letting Leeds have the ball at 2-0 did not help either. That's true. I understand that.
Yeah.
Big up, Akuya. If Salah gets slot stats, I thank him for scoring 50 goals and having 50 assists already in December. I'm gonna be real though. This is a bold move by Salah, almost saying you either pick me or the manager. That's kind of the vibes that I'm getting as well, though. I will say that though, honestly. Big up Combs, Netherlands versus Italy, 23Ks and scored the winner. Big up, I know. Big up Cyberzone. Ten hard level of drama with these players. We need to start this immediately. AI isn't that consistent with hand movements, etc. Our greatest ever F slot. Nah, it's true, man. Bigger ambient still. Look at what Slot has done to our club, man. Facts, bro. We won a league and man's turned it into a circus, bro. Every man just fighting. Bigger Akuya. I'm not bigger than anyone. I think people need to read properly. He's saying he doesn't have to play every game. It's deeper than that. Broski, I know it is. Big up, Freshie. Jiff is good to call Salah crap, but was almost in tears every time someone criticized Nunes. No respect for our legends.
He's never called him crap.
He never called him crap. He said he's having a bad season. Oh my days, Jiff. Let me just say this. You're not even saying that. I know you're not saying that.
But big up yourself, Freshie. You're not very fresh, but big up yourself.
Like, just come on, man. Let's stop doing the foolishness. When Jiff's saying Salah's having a poor season, we was having a debate about everyone else's poor. He never once said Salah's not poor yet. So no one said Salah's not being poor this season, you know. I want to make that categorical.
You cannot say anything bad about Salah. You trigger people differently.
You can't even, I know, you can't criticize whatsoever. Like, two things can be right. You can have a poor season, but also feel like someone shouldn't be mistreated. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, come on, guys. Big up Jedi Activist. Salah and Slot can go. I don't need to pick sides. That's Jay. Big up Jay every time. Big up MJ Soccer Solutions. Mo seeing Cody play week in, week out. He's right. I know that one's gonna, Big up Vitu. Salah's a legend, but Drifty's right. Been a couple seasons, and for me, this is ego. Been outspoken on having him dropped. Now look how he acts. Sadio was quiet, but clearly at odds with this guy. Seeing the true Mo now. Raw. Is that what you're seeing the true Mo, Vitu?
No, can I stop that, Vitu? Big up yourself, Vitu.
I think that's a bit mad, but that's his opinion. Oh.
This whole Mane was no angel, you know, guys. Like, please. I love Sadio, but he wasn't an angel. If you're gonna say everything that Salah's got an ego and all this, Mane has an ego as well.
100. He even spoke about in his interview with Rio Ferdinand.
Mane did nonsense as well, you know. Like, all players do nonsense. But
he had a bust up with Klopp, and he said he had to go speak to the manager came to speak to. Bruv, it happens.
Oh man, bruv. How many times has Mane and Salah both said there's no issue between them?
Yeah, nah, for real.
That was the narrative that really got run away with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
the
only time Mane's done something that I can remember being crazy is when he punched up Leroy Sané. But from what I've heard, he kind of deserved it, bro.
and he was in Bayern, so who cares? You know them ones. Bigger ego v shark. Slot lies are more toxic than anything Salah said. Yeah, I'll be real. I think he's just barefaced lying. Look at this. Look at him. Let me show you guys who we're dealing with. Look who we're dealing with, blood. Look who we're dealing with. Would you trust that brother if he was working in your local? I wouldn't.
Raw, man's attacking his character and everything.
I wouldn't trust him. He's lying, bro. I think he's just barefaced lying. You know them ones? I think he's lying, bro. Even the things about Kaiser, I don't like it. I don't like it. Just barefaced lying.
That might be onto something, you know, when Italy knocked Holland out and Kaiser's the one who got the winner. He might be onto something.
He's barefaced lying, bro. Like I'm starting to lose You could not like a manager because he's not good enough for your club, but this lying thing that I feel like I'm getting with him, yeah, it's not gonna end well.
Do you know what's crazy? Yeah, even if you didn't start him, yeah. Imagine after saving the game in that the 1-1 draw, he actually didn't even let Chiesa get rewarded with a minute today. Like, not even, you didn't want to start him, whatever. What, he can't get no minutes as a reward for what he did for you? None?
It's crazy.
It's
crazy. Man, it's crazy how people can change like so quickly.
He should have come off with Chiesa.
Big up Zubi. Mo and Slot are on a coach together now, driving back to Leeds. Reports yesterday, Saudi club in for Mo and January. Club may have told Slot not to play him. One thing I will say, I did see a little something about Saudi though. And I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Because obviously now that this has happened, there's going to be even more reports. But something has definitely...
The rumors are they want to give us 100 mil in January.
No, it wasn't 100. It was what did I read?
I saw 100.
I didn't see 100. You know, if you did, fair play. I don't think I saw that.
How
you
much
can't
did you
tease that. I don't know what Jay's talking about there. Big up Jay. I'm not too sure, my broski. Big up CKN. Salah not letting Slot ruin his legacy. Fully rate it. Making the club make a decision before it all goes to shit. Him or the fans should be team up. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's like Carl said just quickly. It's the Brendan Rodgers thing with Gerard. Like, if he is trying to force Salah out the club, that's a horrible thing to do to the legend, you know. And he should be able to speak about it. If that's actually happening, like, we got to be real, bro. We got Josh Harvey.
Can I just ask a question? Up until 3 games ago, Salah was playing rubbish and still playing week in, week out. Do we actually think that within 3 games, it can all of a sudden be Slot hates him? Like, let's be real. If you actually think up to the point where Salah was first dropped, was only like 10 days ago, 3 games ago, right? And up until then, we were all saying constantly, I can't believe Salah keeps playing. Salah's playing crap. Why is he playing all game? Why is he playing every game? Are we not doing a little revisionism here? Like, why was Slot all of a sudden, after all of that, just randomly now be like, I want you out the club? Like, I just think he's dropped him because he's not playing well.
No, but he has dropped him because he's not playing well. But you have to think of it from the player's perspective, not our perspective as fans from Salah. He's seen other players throw up stinkers and still playing.
But he was throwing up stinkers and still playing only until the other day.
No, but bro, all right, correct me if I'm wrong. And again, I don't want to do. McAllister has probably thrown up the most stinkers this season, and I think McAllister has probably been rewarded more than Salah.
I'm sure McAllister's
you know what I mean?
Been dropped for games. I'm sure there's been some games. It might not be in a row and look as bad, but I'm sure McAllister's been dropped.
Bruv, even cutting Cody, but bruv, Salah is a smart guy.
Why do we keep talking about other players though? Like,
because bro, I'll be honest with you. If I'm doing a bad job and other people are doing a bad job, but you're telling me that I'm the one that can't do what I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna have an issue. Because what I want it to be fair game, innit? That's all I'm asking for. I think if other players drift, like you said, so if Chiesa was playing and say Curtis Jones on rare, I don't think Salah can say that, because then he's like, okay, I'm seeing Cody not play well, I'm seeing this player not play well, so they're not playing. So I get it. But when it's just him, he's gonna feel like that, bro. He's gonna feel singled out. Do you get what I'm saying? That's how I think it is anyway. So
imagine we're doing a stream, yeah, and you told me to shut up, and I go, "Oh, drift light, man." And then Matt told me to shut up, and I fully crash out on Matt. People would be like, "Where's that energy for drift?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They'd literally be like, "Bro, Cal, where's all that energy for drift?" You said the exact
Yeah.
same thing to you.
No, I get it.
I'd be like,
And you know what is as well, guys, more than anything, it's sad seeing a legend. Like, you know, like, okay, Salah's not playing well. A lot of us or whatever, or some people thought, oh, he might leave it in the season. All right, rare, whether he gets better or not, yeah. But seeing it, and again, obviously we can only go by what we see and what we've heard, right? But if he's being forced out of the club and he leaves like that, bro, that's like the worst way to leave, bro. He's a legend.
Yeah,
if of course. And if he is gonna go, let him see out the season. Like broski, man won us the league last year. Yeah. Obviously, one of his best friend passed away. No one's playing well. He probably feels a little bit like, Raj, you know what? I know I'm not playing well. Rare. I know I get it. But other players are not. It's not. Why is other players playing ahead of me? I don't understand. This is just his mindset. I'm not us as fans. This is his mindset, maybe. I don't know. And he's probably thinking like, bro, like, I'm seeing Konate going mad. I'm seeing Connor going mad. Virgil handballing the ball. And these men aren't getting punished, so to speak. Pause. And these men are still getting to... Do you get what I'm saying? I think it's just the fairness treatment, Drift. That's what I think it is, maybe. Big up, Josh. This isn't a malt issue. It's a manager issue. Look at Harvey, Freddy, and many more. Ban the manager. Yeah, facts. Manager can kick rocks. Big up, Vitri.
I just wanted to look and see like exactly what the situation was between those three, just out of curiosity. McAllister's played 14 games in the Prem. Cody's played 15. Salah's played 13. So it's 13, 14, 15. So there isn't much difference in terms of the games they've played. So technically, they've kind of been dropped the same amount. I mean, Cody a little bit not, but he's played 2 games more. But like, it isn't like a massive disparity in their appearances. Do you know what I mean? So like, Cody's made 21 overall. Mo's made 19 overall. Like, I don't know if we could I don't know.
All right, the best way for me to describe it, then, just another thing as well, just quickly, is you know you always talk about like you make jokes like back pay and what you've done.
They've actually played the same minutes.
Salah,
they played the same amount.
Salah won us that league, not them two other players were obviously part of it. They're a big part of it, but it was called the Salah season for a reason. Man won every award that you can think of, obviously, like from a domestic point of view, innit? Individual, yeah. Imagine being him and putting all that work in and believing in the manager trusting you. You have a good working relationship, and then obviously something's happened. And now the manager's just kind of like freezing you out and not really telling you why. But you know there's an issue with the manager. Because for you to speak like that, you and the manager definitely butt heads. 1,000,000%, bro. I don't think it's even speculation what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. There's a part of me that's thinking that it is a little Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm just saying, like, it does seem
fair if you think that. That's fair. Big up Vitu. This is why Stevie is the greatest player in Liverpool history. When Brendan dropped him, bowed out of grace, put the club first. We need unity. No drama interviews. Mo goes to Saudi.
I'm gonna be real with you, Vitu. If Gerard had spoken up by then, we probably would have got Brendan out the door quicker and brought in Klopp sooner, and Gerard would have been a Liverpool player a bit longer. I'm gonna be real with you, Vitu. That's how I see that situation.
Big up Vitu though, each and every time. Come on, broski. I know that's just your opinion, innit? Big up Aquia. So let me get this straight. The higher ups prioritize Salah, sold in January, PR, whenever, before sorting out the shit show on the pitch and dealing with this Chiesa being hated by the gaffer. This is what I'm saying. It don't make sense to me personally. It don't. Benjamin, Salah in, slot out.
I'm starting to think they both might go. This is gonna be crazy.
We got Slot and his backroom staff need to go. Van Bronckhorst was been a watershed appointment or washed up appointment. He means appointment in the wrong sense. Aaron Briggs, a set piece coach when we've not scored any and can't defend them. Big up Slot out. Without Salah, Slot doesn't have a prem. Fraud.
All right, on that. this we kind
They
of
both needed each other, if
yeah,
that makes
we have
sense, for it to
again,
work. I think we
we
just got to leave it like that, Carl. They both need each other.
yeah.
Slot gave him the
Salah had an
freedom
outstanding
that was
season.
necessary to perform at the
Yeah.
highest level, and Salah had the confidence from the manager and so forth. So I'm not gonna.
You know what? If they both go between now and January, boys, do you know how much rebuilding and how different our squad's gonna be from one half of the season to the other? Like,
I think it could be one of the worst decisions.
How crazy that
doing stuff like that halfway through a season is mental.
Madness, bro.
Big up Troy. This is almost certainly the end of the show, because if Mo is saying this much, you know for sure there are several other key players that are fed up. Bro. Yes. I agree. Big up Bast. Josh, usual Saturday this season, right? Yeah, facts, bro. Just the usual Saturday, bro. Big up Vitu. Slot leaves, slot stays. I don't care at this point. Mo has to leave immediately after. Can't have players dictating anything at this club. We aren't Chelsea under Abramovich. Do you know what? I don't even want to get into the...
You lot are actually making me scared now. I'm starting to think that the wheels are going to fall off.
Bruv, they already... I mean, we've got... The tires are popped already.
Yeah, but if the wheels fall off, you can't move at all, bro.
Sorry to cut you. This is from James Wakeland. Says, Virgil van Dijk and other players in the locker room are in support of Mohamed Salah. They want Arne Slot to be sacked.
That's definitely something I'm going to need confirmation on. As in, like, if it's
there's going to be... Wait for Indy. Indy's
James
got something at 10:30.
Is independent FC coverage, exclusive stories, updates, tactical insights, etc. News and yeah. So
yeah, I've heard of him. Indy's got something. I know Indy's got something. I know Indy's got something at 10:30. So
we might wake up to the new slots gone. You know, if the players are doing that, yeah, he's done. He's done.
Big up Aquia. All right, Mo moving kind of mad. I don't fully agree with it, especially going on about Carragher and Kane. I think it's a bit much, but if it gets slot stats, get that Egyptian king or Abdel. You know what it is, yeah?
That's a whiskey, by the way, for anyone who don't drink.
Yeah.
You don't drink, Mo don't drink.
You know what it is? For you to get Salah to say he's basically had enough of the manager without saying I hate the manager, you must have done something. That's all I'm going to say to you. For Salah to speak this openly, even when Salah spoke about his contract situation, this is on another level. I don't think people understand. People can talk about this reeks of like selfishness or whatever, yeah. You see all the great players, they do have a bit of selfishness about them, but I also feel like for them to speak like that, you must have disrespected them, or they feel disrespected. For them to speak so with such vim. That's what I'm gonna say. So,
but it would be easy for Mo to get them on side in comparison to Slot. They're not going to follow Slot over Salah, are they? No way.
Yeah. Mo gets benched 3 games in a row, but Gakpo can't get benched. I'm back in Mo here, with or without Mo. The football I've seen has been shite.
The only thing I'm not excited about now, guys, is I don't like that the top of the list is Glasner. And it's not because he's not a good manager. I just don't think he's Liverpool.
The manager also said, yeah, Mo, you can go AFCON. I'm gonna cook up something. I know, and here's what's the frustrating thing. This is why today's so crazy. The manager isn't. I don't even want to put too much blame on the manager for this particular performance, because I felt like Ibu's decision led to what happened after. But the manager's still the overriding issue of why we're even here, though. Not necessarily for this game, but just in general.
But remember, that's the reason why me and Cal were specifically trying to say to everyone, because this is a match reaction to today, it's very unfair to keep going at Slot because of what you're annoyed at about.
But you also have to understand, Drift, you're right. You are 100% right. But the people are right as well, because it's like, yeah, we're talking about this game, but we're here. But what's happened before has got us to this game. Does that make sense? So everything that's transpired till today has pissed off everybody. So when they
that's the reason why all of this is relevant, because this is a whole season. What we're talking about right now, this is the whole season. But it was just right at the beginning when me and Cal was just assessing the match. It was like, guys, don't think about everything that Slot has done that's annoyed you when you're assessing him today. Just today, just on that game, because today wasn't on slot as much as it was the players. That was it. In other games, yeah, that's fine. But today was more the players that just let it happen with their silliness rather than. But anyway, Indies Bombers moved to 11 now.
Yeah, big up LSE Matt 10. He says, I don't know, 5 minutes before Salah arrived to initiate his bombs interview, this season's best player, Indomitable Zimbabwe, said, what happens in the change room stays in there. Bomba. We get Eagle be sharp. Maybe Trent and Diaz smelled the slot stench and made the right decision to leave. Slot, Edwards, and Hughes need to go.
Right, he's saying them all.
Big up Jamrock. What's this? Carriages? Carriage? Is that what I said?
It must be Carragher, isn't it? Must be Carragher.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, man, saying carriages. Yeah, I'm done for the night, bro. Carragher highlighted the fact that where is Salah as one of the leaders of the team to talk to the press about the team and his form. Just be released. Salah ain't getting playing time. Here is Salah in the media. Big up Alexander. Mo's best attack this season is against Slot. That's dark.
That is funny.
That was a good suit for sure. I can't lie.
You got Slot out. Drift. Edwards worked hard to renew Mo. It's Slot, bro. That is kind of true. Let's not act like their contract situations were easily done. It did take a lot of time for both to be resolved, and I think for them to suddenly just be like, we're having a bad start to a Prem season, yet let's just sell them. It does sound a bit radical.
No, but remember, that's why I added the context, Matt, of things can change that change you. So the bid from Saudi and the poor form from Mo could have been what's planted the seed of
Drift. They would have known about this.
Whereas if there was no bid or Salah was playing well, then it might not. And remember, I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm saying it is a possibility. I'm not saying that is definitely what happened. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Yeah. No, true. Big up Slot out. This shows Slot is losing the dressing room. He's lost the dressing room, bro. He's lost.
If you weren't thinking about selling your PS5, Matt, and then I came around your house and I had £700, and I was like, you know what, bro? F it. I give you this for your PS5. You might sell it. And you had no intention of selling it. But now I've just shown you.
I understand that.
You get what I'm saying? Now you might be like, oh, what? And then I can go and buy the
but you're using material against a human being, so it's very different. So I guess an asset in football is still an asset.
That's what I was going to say, but a player is the same thing.
No, but yeah. But however, an asset in football terms holds more weight to a piece of material with cables.
No, but you get what I'm saying. You might have wanted to get the new slim PS or whatever.
No, but if I've made it, no. But the difference is though, what you didn't mention with in regards to Salah is they made a conscious effort to keep Salah and give him that big contract. So that's like me. That's like me spending another with my P5. I'm spending another how many hundreds of pounds, and I've dedicated bare games because I want to do all this stuff. And now you're offering me money. I might be like, no, because I've already, I know I'm doing this year. So like, you can offer me whatever money, but I've got my plans in it. I've spent money basically in it. So it's not just the P5. It's everything around it as well. I made a conscious effort, just like how FSG had with Salah. So,
but when he's only 4 or 5 months into the contract, they might be thinking, shit, how much more does this contract cost us? I'm just saying, no one actually knows, do they? I'm just saying there's a possibility.
Big at LSE, big at Jamie. The manager destroyed our identity and our club. I'm sorry, he needs to go. I stand with Salah. Big at Slot, guys. Salah versus Slot. Stevie G versus Brendan 2.0. But that's mad, you know. It even feels like that. We got Ice, boycott FSG, the fraud Hughes and Edwards are stewing up a stinker. We got Crypto, Mac, Gakpo, Kanate can't be dropped yet. Mo can get benched for 3 games. Better system, and he was used properly. He'd already be on 20 GA. I'm backing Mo. Big up Shawnee. David Moore set this club back decades, you know. David Moore's brother.
He was a part of that. Rest his soul. He was a part of that. But Souness was the one for me who set it all rolling.
Yeah, more because you're talking about Moores and Parry, innit? Them man there, innit? I remember them boy there. Big up, you never walk alone 2.0. If Salah goes, Slot needs to leave with him. Slot legit has no clue how to judge his players. Players are getting worse, and that can't be right. Big up Zubi. It's worse than the Souness era. Kept in house under Souness. Big up Zubi again. 4 years, and we've been studied as the best run club in the world. Now we're going to be studied as one of the worst run clubs in the world right now. Huge Man United vibes. Flipping out, that sounds weird and horrible. Big up TKO. Remember, Slot has thrown Trent, Kwanzaa, Chiesa, Salah, Kanai under the bus. He's a shaky manager, you know. VVD is a pro. Once you lose him, something is wrong.
Do you want me to take over super chats, bro?
No, that's cool, bro. Big up Cat Sunday. Can we sack Klopp but keep the fitness stuff? You think he means Slot?
Slot.
I think he means Slot. Big up Jay. Gakpo came off. He didn't play in 99.
Yeah, no. I think Uncle Albert was exaggerating.
Yeah.
Tongue in cheek.
Big up Banter. Read Max LFC's most recent tweet. Good source. I don't even know what that is. Big up Troy, who just gifted 10 Kop-ish memberships. Big up Troy. Make sure you say thank you to Troy if you did get one of them people. Big up Keanu. Can you see just start? Tired of this BS now. I hear it, bro. Big up Jammer. Where was Salah as a leader to face the media when we've been playing poor and his performances have been poor? Carrot and Salah only talk to the media unprompted when he's individually impacted.
That's fair. But he's not the captain.
He is vice captain, I heard, though, Cal.
He's not. It's Robbo.
No, Robbo's vice captain.
Robbo.
Oh, yes, it is, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he would have to be like, Virgil, I want to speak. You're not speaking kind of thing. I don't know how that works, but yeah, that's what he would have to do. We got long distance. I love all your takes and opinions. That is why I enjoy the channel. But Drift, these takes are mad. He defended many players and rightly so, but not once he did Salah. And that is some of the fans say you hate him.
But Salah's never needed defending because he's always playing well. Why? When have I needed to defend Salah? He's Ballon d'Or levels last season. When would I need to defend him?
Bigger Ash, my lasagna nearly got put through the screen when I see Grab jumping with his eyes closed, with his batty in the air. Nah, I'm gonna say peas. One guy and forget these pussy. Yeah, you know what it is. One guy through a tough. Going to get tough in a game. Ship has sunk every man for themselves. I hear it, bro.
Matt, you should have just said it, bro.
I should have just said it for real. Big up bagging. Gakpo and Grav have been S, but start every game. Chiesa, Rio, and Endo have been disrespected. Mo's been disrespected. Created the third most chances in the league this season too. Some fans are pathetic. Big up Jamal. What if, as told Mo, I need more from you defensively, given the lack of output and Mo told Slot I can't give that at this stage and didn't have to last year. I don't know, Jamal. These are all assumptions, so I don't know.
It could have.
I don't know. No one knows what happened. I guess I don't know. Big up Paula. A player throwing a hissy.
Big up to Jamro, but that's like me. That's an assumption like me saying, what if Salah went to Slot and said, I don't like the way we're playing, and Slot said, right, I'll bench you then.
That could have happened as well.
So yeah, these are all assumptions.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I just didn't even kind of think it. But I hear what Jamro's saying. The thing is, Jamro's asking questions you don't know, innit? I know you're throwing out. He's throwing out a scenario, but you're right to throw back another scenario. So I hear it as well.
I think Jamrock knows that. I'm just saying. These are all assumptions, but if we're going to do assumptions one way, you have to do it the other way as well.
Yeah. Big up Paula. A player throwing hissy fit after being dropped for 1 week. They can both leave, in my opinion. What happened to LFC over everyone? Big up Conundrum. The whole interview, bad season but heartbreaking. Big up Bagging. Expecting your biggest goal threat to do hella defensive work at 33 delusional. Should have signed a capable right back /6, something we've needed for ages.
Facts.
Big up Matt Bickersett. Two of last season's top goal scorers hold bench because the tactics and general mentality and the form is in the bin. A preseason holiday did much damaged. Man, what? Nah, man said Johnny Sins was a doctor, fireman, plumber, and no one told me he was a football manager. 2. Did this guy actually blag the Liverpool job? That is crazy, bro. Big up Makuma. I miss Nunes. Big up Ash. Imagine being Klopp and watching.
Makuma is brilliant. Like, he's so
I know.
consistent.
But you see the way Matt just skated over.
Yeah, I
it so
know. But
quickly, like-
Makuma's so consistent.
No, this getting popped. You try read how many super chats, bro.
No,
Big up
but
Ash.
Makuma's a legend, though. Makuma's a
No,
legend.
of course. Of course he is, yeah. Makuma, yeah, come on, always, bro. Bigger Ash, imagine being Klopp and watching what you built over the years has been destroyed in less than half a season. Shout out Messi for winning another trophy. But when we say it like that, it's kind of mad, you know. Things are just like,
no, but
bro.
we have to add the context. He isn't watching the team he built be destroyed. He did also watch it win the league first. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
but-
mean? He didn't get destroyed in half
No,
the
I
season.
understand.
He's
No,
been
I
there a year
understand
and a
that. But
half.
in with
Yeah,
no,
man.
I understand that. But you're probably thinking like, yeah, it started well and now it's all falling apart. That's what
Yeah,
you're
he must be
innit?
thinking, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, 100%.
Bigger H, Mo moving shameless as hell, but I'm with you, my king. Get this plonker out pronto. We got right short guard. Every time Harvard CR7, Slot will lose the dressing room. I think, yeah, I think he already has. Bigger RT, Mo close to 200 goals would be a crime to get rid in Jan. Bruv,
It'll be the
that is
weirdest thing in the
insane.
world if he leaves in January. It'll be the weirdest thing.
Yeah. Big up McKimmon. The manager needs to go restart, reset, remove. Big up Andil, Cube, sorry. You think if we won the game, Salah doesn't say that? I don't know. That's the honest truth.
No, honestly, I don't. I genuinely.
Can I be
think
honest with you though,
it's because
Drift?
they do the
If
same
you
way
wait,
they
if
do
you
the
speak for
season.
7 minutes, that's been boiling over for a minute. I just think they said
Yeah.
you want to speak,
But-
or
But
yeah,
he's
go
been
on.
waiting for the right time, because if Liverpool had won, it wouldn't have hit.
Yeah,
Salah's
yeah,
not
yeah.
stupid. It wouldn't have hit if we won. Because if
Oh,
we've won,
I don't
then
know.
it's justification for the drop. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But because we didn't win, it hits hard. I think Salah would have kept it in the chamber for another day if we'd have won it today.
I don't agree. You know, I think you'd have said it even if they did win.
Big up Hive. Salah for a tantrum at the clock 4K in the final season. He's only speaking up now because he's not playing. If the team was losing but he was starting, he wouldn't say a single thing. Still, Bun slot killing our aura. That football chatter lad said, yeah. I hear it. Big sent
We're
on
on
the
it,
link.
we're on
I hear that. Big up Marley Coop. The bus ride home must be frosty.
That one
You never know.
because I actually imagined everyone just sitting there in silence, like awkward.
I can imagine the players kind of like just sitting their headphones in and whatever, a little bit of whisper, whatever. Managers just clueless, probably thinking about.
You know,
his
Salah
next
was
trip
at the
to
back
Dubai.
of the bus and Slot was at the front. 100%.
Oh, 100%. Manager cannot see me. Sorry, not sit next to me. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Salah fears him. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No. I don't think he fears him. I
Mm.
just don't think he wants to be near him.
I'm gonna be honest though.
I wouldn't be surprised.
If it's an aura battle, there's only one winner. We have to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if
Um,
Salah's sitting in the middle cracking joke with the rest of the squad, bro. Saying
Yeah,
jokes.
acting like nothing's happened. That's not screwing for it.
Actually
You
wouldn't
know
be
the way there, man's panicking. Big up Jamrod, don't need to be captain. He's a leader. Per VVD. No, I hear that. I hear that as well. I hear that.
That's the
Right.
thing, I don't really. I've not heard like Allison come out and say anything, for example, and Allison's one of the leaders as well. True.
All right. So we.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring him into the show.
We might need
Let's-
subtitles because when he gets angry, he gets more scouse. So this could be crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know how
What's
crazy
going on,
the
bro?
brain works, guys? Yeah, I was just trying to Google Liverpool manager odds, and because of what
Hmm.
you lot was talking about, I put leader instead of manager because of what we were saying. Like any man, how the brain works. So welcome, Tom.
Crazy.
Big up, bro.
Go on, Tom. Wait, Tom. Yeah, big up for joining, bro.
Listen,
You also have this in front of you, isn't it?
Wait, Tom. No C word. We ain't getting demonetized.
Yeah,
today.
see you next Tuesdays if you're gonna play.
I promise you, I'll try and remember. But my head is on Mars.
Go on, Tom. So you gonna say, bro.
My head's on Mars because this bald bastard in charge of our football club has sat there. He's had a guy who is on 190 Premier League goals in front of him. He's not used them.
Mm.
And then we've grown problems from there. I am I am against player power. I've always been against player power. I think it's a very dangerous slide to fall down because you give one player power, you give the rest player power. But the fact of the matter is, there's not many players in world football who have the standing in a football club of Mohamed Salah. And it doesn't help if you're going to try and sit there and drop Mohamed Salah if the results you get afterwards are shit draw and shit draw. Both of the times you still fucking lost the game. So if you're dropping him and you're not getting the results, are you expecting him to sit there and go, oh, yeah, I am. I've had the Christmas party all night. I don't think you understand. I weren't supposed to be last night.
Leaning.
I got a can here. Don't worry.
Yeah, Tom's leaning to the
but
side.
But I'm sitting here. I watched the game. I watched this draw 3-3 and I went, I'll forget about it. Now I open my phone up on the way back and I go, Mohamed Salah dropped a bombshell. And I read it and I go, what the fuck's happened here? So I'm sitting here right now. I'm looking at it and I'm going, this bald bastard in charge has not only cost my football club a whole season because he can't understand how to play a fucking game of football against teams that aren't in the bottom of the table. We're sitting there and he understands that if I play against a team in the bottom of the table, I'm scared, I'm worried, I can't handle this. But then when he gets handed on a silver fucking platter, one of the greatest players in Premier League history, he goes, I can't use you because I can't defend. How hard is it to set up a defensive fucking strategy where Mohamed Salah doesn't have to defend? Because what I had to watch today, I wanted to gouge my eyes out. I wanted to stop watching the football match because for the first 45 minutes of that game, we did absolutely fuck all. We went there for 45 minutes, dick in our hands, going, "Oh, you're lovely, aren't you? Oh, you're brilliant, aren't you?" We sat there at Elland Road and let Dominic Calvert-Lewin dick us down in every aerial duel. Let Okafor dick us down in every second ball.
Pause, Tom. Pause.
There's
no pause. There is no pause. If people want to use it afterwards, they can use it afterwards. If people want to use it afterwards, I'm wearing currently a fucking Thailand First Division relegation shirt. I don't care. I won this today on a fucking prize. Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, I sat there and watched my manager for 45 minutes against Leeds sit there and go, I am terrified of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I am terrified of Noah Okafor. I am terrified of Ayo Tanaka. I am terrified of Anton Stack. How are you sitting there as Liverpool Football Club manager with the players you have on offer and being a little bitch? That's my big question. How are you being a little fucking bitch? I have sat there and watched you this season be a little bitch, but I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Right now, I'm sat here going, you were a bitch in the last 5 games in a row. You go 2-0 up against Leeds away from home. They cannot handle us on the break. Why the fuck are you shutting up shop? Why do you not understand where we are as a football club? You know, Liverpool Football Club, if we're 2-0 up, you know, we sit there, slam our dick on the table and go, you can't handle us. Why are we sitting there at 2-0 up and going, oh my God, not Leeds United. I'm terrified. I'm scared. Not only are you disrespecting the best player this football club has had since 2008. Since 2008, you're disrespecting the best player this football club's had. But you're doing it to the detriment of fucking Cody Gakpo, who I watched again today, not beat his man, not create a chance, not have a shot on target. Do you know what Cody Gakpo's brilliant at? You know them like TikTok edits where like they go, oh my God, look at how attractive he is, and he's like, he's very good at doing the whole, oh my God, what a missed chance that was. That's all he is. He's not at the back post for the cross. He's not in the right areas to put and tapping in. All he's good at is picking the ball up in a 1-on-1, making it a 3-on-1, failing to capitalise on the 3-on-1, and then sitting there afterwards and going, "Oh no, how did I miss that?" I do not want to back player power. I don't. I think it's a very dangerous fucking thing to go down. But there's a difference when there's player power and when there's Mohamed Salah calling out a manager who's being a dickhead. This is Mohamed Salah calling out a manager who's being a dickhead. If this manager is in charge on Monday, serious questions need to be asked. Because we have won four out of our last 15 games.
That's atrocious.
4 out of our last 15.
Yeah.
And in the last one we were in, we were 2-0 up and we were 3-2 up. But this bald bastard sits there, hands in his pockets, going, I can't change this. I need a moment of magic. I need a set piece. Did we actually create, for the third goal, a good counter attack, which I'm sure Arnie Slot wanted to, batter himself over afterwards because we don't create chances on counter attacks. The 2 goals we scored beforehand weren't good goals by his standards, because his standards of a good goal is everyone and their nan in the crowds touching the ball and going, do. And then we tap it in the net and he goes, oh my God, how wonderful was that? I don't give a shit about if we scored a good goal or not. I want to win football matches. And you got £450 million spent on you in the summer, and you can't beat Daniel Farke. Not only can you not beat him, you let him score 3 goals on you. Daniel Farke scored 3 goals on you.
It's dark.
I don't think Daniel Farke's Norwich side scored 3 goals when they were last in the Premier League. But you've let him today with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, with Noah Okafor, with Anton Stack, with Al Tanaka, with fucking my nan probably in the back line, because who knows who was in that back line. You've let all them score 3 against you. And my greatest player of the 21st century comes out and goes, I think the manager's thrown me under the bus by putting me on the bench for 3 games over other players. Do you want me to sit there and go, you're wrong. Cody Gakpo deserves to start. Yeah, fuck you, microphone, I agree. Cody Gakpo deserves to start. Who else starts every game? Grafton-Bates deserves to start. Konate deserves to start. You're right, Arnie Slot. I completely back you. You want me to sit there as a man of integrity and honesty and dignity and go, Arnie Slot, I agree with you. You know what you've done, Arnie? You fucked me. You've bent me over and you fucked me because I backed you so long. And you sat there right now and you have fucked me. I sat there and I backed you. And all you've done for the last 9 games is 5 of the fuckers.
Pause. I know you're talking football sense. You trusted the manager. Pause. I know what you mean. Manager. Yeah.
I have to sit there now. You know what it is though, Matt and Carl and Drew? I come on a show with a Friday or a Monday. I say anything. I could say the sky's blue. And people will sit there in the comments and go, you said Arnie Slot in, the sky's fucking red. Can't win. So you know what? I'll put it on the table now. I back the manager. I want him to work. He's a dickhead. He's a prick. He's a twat. He's everything but to see you next Tuesday. I can't back him. I can't. I've sat there and watched him go away to Elland Road and go at home to fucking Sunderland and concede 4 goals. And I haven't even seen what he said afterwards. But I guarantee you, I'm sure Fenway Sanderson Group's ready because, what's it called? FSG needs to read all the press conferences to decide to want to sack him. I guarantee you that bald bastard has come out and said they shouldn't have scored 3. Some of them weren't chances because that's all he can do. We don't have a did he? Fucking course he did. Fucking course he did. Because he can't set up a defensive structure, so he blames everything else.
Yeah, of course.
He blames everything else. And you want me to sit there and back him? You want me to sit there and back him? Do you know what I want? You know what I want to do now? We're on the 6th of December 2025. You know what I want to do for the next game? I'm going to the Brighton game. on the whatever it is. I think it's the 13th or the 14th. You know what I want to do when I sit in that stand? Steve Gerard. He'll smack the ball 40 yards. He's big and he's fucking hard. Steve Gerard. Steve Gerard. Because I'm not singing this song. Fuck that. Do you want me to then go, Arne Slot, he won't play Salah. Arne Slot, he'll play fucking Gakpo. I'm not doing that. What are we doing? I'm not doing it.
Oh no!
I'm out. I'm out.
Voila.
You ever seen Dragon's Den? You ever seen Dragon's Den? You know when they go like, I'm going to present this idea. And it's so shit that they go, I'm out. That's me. I'm out. The voice, you know when they go, I'm not going to turn around. This is me with Arnie Slot. I'm not saying.
You not see that? John that says Davo Kop exclusive. Steven Gerrard is under consideration for serious. Steven Gerrard is under serious consideration to take over as interim manager. Should
Cal join me? Cal join me? Steve.
That's from Davo Kop.
Anyhow.
Smack the ball 40 yards.
Telling you, Gerard comes in, you're going to see a difference.
Gerard.
You don't think I say
Gerard.
No, Matt, I'm actually wondering how someone can turn around their fortunes as quickly and as impressively as Cal has, you know. This is wild. We got Verts, we got Isak, we're getting Gerard. How's Cal managed to swindle this? I don't know what's going on. All I know is I don't want to be sat here in a year's time and Gerard is doing a slot because we will definitely have to go around Cal's house because the crash.
Steve Gerard. He'll smack the ball 40 yards. He won't draw C3 with Leeds. Steve Gerard.
If Gerard,
I'm not bad as you can see 3 to Leeds.
So Tommy,
I'm not gonna lie, I love Stevie to death, but I don't know if it's a good idea to put.
I'm just done with you on this one. Do you know what it is? I want it to be Liverpool manager. I want it to be Liverpool manager, but I don't know if this is the right time though.
Yeah, this
under all this foolishness.
Yeah, not.
I want it to be manager when we're in a better place, not like when we're crashing out. He deserves better than that.
No, because you know what, Matt? The biggest heroes are the ones who step up when you're at your lowest.
And who did that more than any other player in our history? Steven George Gerrard. Run it back.
Gerard is the manager that went defensive at 2-0 up against Man City in the final day.
Whoopsie.
He didn't.
He
didn't go defensive.
That is crazy.
He didn't go defensive. Cal, can I be part of Henry Sanderson group? I will back Stevie G to the high hills now. I'm not gone. I will be a Gerrard defender. Steven Gerrard didn't go defensive. Tyrone Mings was on the football pitch.
Yes
what can you do?
I'm not going to say yes.
No, but Tom, remember, he brought Coutinho and Buendia off, who were the ball carriers and the ones keeping possession.
Yeah.
Whoopsie. I don't know what's going on.
No. Whoa. We can't knock that substitution. But when Buendia was blowing out his arse and Coutinho had cramp, he has to bring on subs. The fact of the matter is, people look at Steven Gerrard and go, you cost us. At the end of the day, any person who has to play with Tyrone Mings, I feel, is at a disadvantage.
And I'm not saying Gerrard cost us. I'm saying he goes defensive. Because remember, you was annoyed we went defensive. So I'm saying, well, I've seen Gerrard do the same thing. That's all. He wasn't to blame.
I've never seen such.
Yeah. Because you know what, Drift? Do you know what, Drift? Do you know what? I've got a little bit more sympathy if the manager of Aston Villa goes a bit defensive against Manchester City away from home. I have a big problem if the manager of Liverpool Football Club goes defensive against Leeds fucking United away from home.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If the manager of Liverpool Football Club is that scared of going, oh my God, Anton Stack. Oh, I need to put 4 midfielders on the pitch. What can I do?
Right.
I sat there every single sub. I was at a Christmas party and I sat there every single sub. Go on.
Oh, John Aldridge, I can't believe they're defending yet again tonight. I said in October we need 3 goals to win the game. It's now crept up to 4 in the last few weeks. This has to be the worst I've seen as an LFC team defender, in my lifetime. We need 2 centre halves in January and a top holding midfielder player, and we'll be back on track. Whether Arnie's there to do it. We'll see. You never walk alone. Gutted. Indies responded, John, bigger things to worry about than bringing in new players. There's a civil war going on.
Oh, shit.
Well, yeah, of course there's a civil war going on because the best player this football club has had since 2008.
Indy
Has
gone
come out
apparently
and said the
breaks
football club
something
is
in
throwing me
about
under the
2
bus.
minutes, apparently, but we're yeah.
Oh, boy, this is about to get real messy.
And you know, so mad. Indy this morning said our Etihad have contacted Liverpool to inquire.
The
about
thing is,
Salah.
though, do you know what? Even if Salah's being a prick about it, he's being smart about it. Of course,
because he knows the manager should be going anyway, regardless of him.
But the manager's not helping himself. If I've got to come out and say this after the draw, I just wait for the next game because we're shit. We're shit. We are shit. We cannot do anything. If you ask Liverpool to do anything on the football pitch, we're pricks. The first goal today was utter fucking wank. What is Konate doing? Do you know what the first thing you're told as a defender at 5 years old? Stay on your feet unless necessary.
Facts.
So why, when he took a shit touch, are you going, woo, I'll dive in.
Yeah.
That's my ball. Second goal. How is he beating 4 of our men? The whole thing is you're not playing Salah because you want more defensive stability on the right-hand side. So why the fuck is this man bending our right-hand side over the table, slapping our arse and fucking us 4-man row? Why?
Pause.
Why? He done Connor, he done Soberslai, he done Konate, he done Gravenberch. Every single one of them. They come to him, slap around the face, bent over the table, fuck, because he could just walk around them. And I was supposed to sit there and defend this manager.
Where's your liar, bro? Where's your liar?
And then the third goal, I've got to sit there and look at the third goal. Would you believe it? It's a set fucking piece. I guarantee you, this fucking manager sat there after the game and went, oh, if we'd won the set piece battle, we'd win the fucking game. How about then? You suck. You're shit set piece coach. We are negative 10 on set pieces this season.
All right, so here's the exclusive from Indy. Mo Salah has not asked to leave. Emergency meeting tomorrow. LFC could make a statement after tonight's event. Slot not involved in Salah saga. Edders and Hughes want to maximize the sale of Salah. Gerard ready to step in as temporary manager.
Hold on, say that again.
So Salah's not asked to leave.
He only wants the last bit, Matt. He didn't want all that other.
No. I want to.
All right, so from Indy,
there's a bigger one. There's a big one, Matt. There's a big one.
What's that?
Dave O'Cop, who's got a little bit more rep. Stephen Gerard has definitely been sounded out to take over as interim manager should Arnie not be sacked. Steve Gerard.
Yeah, Cal was telling the truth when he said Candace.
He's big and he's fucking hard.
Matt, I'm scared it's gonna end in tears, bro.
Same.
Steve Gerard. Yeah, tears when we win.
Asking a man to start from a deficit.
Well, hold on. I agree, Drift. There will be tears, happy tears when we win the Champions League in Budapest with Stevie G as manager. And we sit there and go,
I think you're getting it wrong, Cal. We rate Gerard on wanting to be manager. I just think under these circumstances, I think it's the wrong timing.
No, but what
that's my thing. Anyway.
Matt, what circumstances?
So when Klopp left, he handed over the reins to Slot, and we didn't win the league, but we saw how healthy the squad was. Right now. No, not winning the league, but obviously won a trophy. But not only that,
okay,
yeah. But not only that though, the players were still in like good spirits. They still won something. This manager obviously won a league last year, but right now every single player is devoid of confidence. Yeah, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And you're asking the manager now to come in and fix it. And this same manager who we believe in and trust in will be amazing one day, hasn't even been training, if that makes sense. Like his last couple of jobs haven't gone well for him.
So what you're asking?
So what I'm saying
basically
You're asking a manager who we see, or asking a player who's now a manager. We wanted to turn things around, and he hasn't even had an experience like that on this magnitude. And what makes it worse is this is his club. This ain't Rangers. This ain't Al Etifak or whatever you call them. I think Etifak. This ain't flipping Aston Villa. This is Liverpool. You do realize if this goes to shreds or whatever, it's the madness, you know.
Yeah, you know, Cow hasn't been able to speak for the last 2 minutes because the smile is.
Yeah, but you know what it is though? Me and Cal like one. I've now gone the complete opposite way. Me and Cal are one. I agree with everything Cal says. So I sit there now and I go, all I need the managers to do now.
I don't know why you're so shook, man.
No, bro, because
you're making a big thing about tactics. You're making a big thing about tactics. I don't need tactics. We have tactics. They're shit. They don't fucking win football matches. You know what I need? I need to put 11 players on the pitch who sit there and go, I'm a Liverpool Football Club player. I am better than a Leeds United player. I can beat them. Instead, we're going on the pitch against Sunderland, against Leeds, probably against the fucking Sunday League team on Monday morning.
Nottingham Forest, PSV.
Guys,
we're going on the pitch going,
might
I am
not be
scared.
the be all or end all, but you still need some type of tactics, though. Like, I know, do you know what it is, yeah?
But
we're in such a dark
Stevie
place,
has tactics.
Yeah? No, but hear me out,
Steven Gerrard did not go invincible by walking into Rangers and going, do what you want, lads. Do what you want. I don't give a shit. We'll go invincible. Just do what you want.
You do realise if this goes left,
that is true. That is true.
Man are gonna want Gerard out, you know.
If this goes left,
you know what,
Matt, for 5 months, it goes wrong, and I sit there and go, I'm nowhere off.
Like what I'm saying is, I'm not. Hear what I'm saying though. Don't we need more experience though? Even as interim, that man need more experience, man.
No, Drifty. Like who? Which experienced interim managers on?
No, I'm just saying, no, bro. Listen. I'm being honest here. You know when people ask you that question, I don't have the name right this second, but maybe I can think. But what I'm saying is, though, bro, you need someone to navigate this situation because here's the thing: you're throwing Gerard in at the deep end, bro. You're not even giving him a level playing field. It's not like we're in top 4 or in a title race and something's gone wrong.
I'm giving Steven Gerrard a top 2 squad in the league going, they've massively underperformed. They need someone to lift them up. Can you lift them up? And I'm asking the best player this football club has seen since 1991 to go, bro, can you lift them up and can you garner respect? Yes,
Drunk
you can.
Tom, Drunk Tom is my favourite Tom.
Oh, bro, I understand you galvanized.
He's my favorite.
Sorry, let me just, because I've got to explain because these men don't understand. Bro, I understand he's going to galvanize the squad because he's Gerard and rare. Broski, but Gerard's not on the pitch, bro. Man need to understand, yeah? It takes a lot being a manager. Gerard can be that manager.
I've not got Bolton on the pitch, though. This is the thing, though. I've not got shit on the pitch. I've got £450 million worth of new signings on the pitch. I've got £700 million worth of previous investment on the pitch. Do I think Steven Gerrard can walk into a Liverpool dressing room, look at the squad and go, listen, lads, I need you to fight. I need you to play this way. I need you to do this thing. And I need you to work hard for these fans. Do I think he can garner more out of this team than a manager who goes, right, Mohamed Salah? 3rd game on the bench, we're going to play Dominic Szoboszlai on the right wing. And you know what we're going to do with Dominic Szoboszlai? We're going to never let him touch the ball. If Szoboszlai touches the ball, someone else grabs it off.
Bro, I'm not saying Gerrard.
Connor Bradley's not playing for a month. You know what we're going to do with Connor? He's going to come in. He's going to be completely cold. He's going to take shit touches. We're going to take him off. This is the thing. I'm not asking Steven Gerrard to make wine out of water. I'm asking Steven Gerrard to come in with a squad that every single one of us agreed should be title worthy in the summer and go, can you make them believe they are better than what they are at the minute, which is 12th fucking place?
I understand that. I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is, though, and you hear what I'm saying, you want to give Gerrard the interim job, yeah? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Let's say that Gerrard comes into Liverpool and it doesn't work out. Like, you know, that tarnishes bare stuff, you know. Like,
but Matt,
hear what I'm saying?
No, it doesn't.
If you was
coming
Champions
on
League,
him,
bro,
I will
wins the
sit.
Champions League?
I will
No,
sit
no,
here
no,
and
no.
say I'm wrong though. This is the thing. It's what it is. Everything
What if he
in
wins
football
the
is
FA Cup and the Champions League?
everything.
If Stevie G had come in, so you're saying if Stevie G
Thiago
comes
was
in
the
on interim,
assistant.
Do you not? All right, just genuine question for everybody. Does no one think that we need some type of experience in this type of situation that we're in?
No,
Or
Matt,
do we just-
I do.
Or
But
do we just
I'm
feel like we
starting
just
to
needed
believe- I'm
Gerard,
starting to believe in the
Gerard
fairy
stepping in
tale
with
a little bit.
aura
I-
and talking to
need
man and
someone-
reminding man how great he is?
I need
Gerard is a
someone who's
good
gonna
manager, but man are
Matt,
acting like Gerard's last job. What was Gerard's last job?
I'll let you fact.
What did he do?
Not
What did he do? What did he do at Villa?
Matt, I'm not asking Steven Gerrard to come in and win me shit. I'm asking Steven Gerrard to come in to this football club, stand on the sidelines and make the fans sit there, go to a game on a Saturday and go, I can't wait to watch my team play.
We're doing all
Because
of
you know
that
what it is,
thing that
Matt?
Cal said he
Do you
wouldn't
know
do.
what it is, Matt?
Cal's
I
falling
sat
for
there.
it.
No, but Matt, you know I won't ever judge people who don't go to the game. That's one thing I've never done.
No, of course
I'm
not. Of
going
course.
I'm going the game very often now. I'm going to go to the Brighton game. I have a very weird relationship with my football club. I pay them money. They embarrass me on a regular basis. It's like one of them weird relationships that you laugh at on the internet. So what I've got now is one of them relationships. But I'll go to the Brighton game and I will sit there. If Arnie Slot is in charge, I will stand there on the Kop. I will go, we're going to go there to there to there. The yard fella stood next to me. He'll go, we probably will. We'll do that. And he'll go, oh my God, this is shit. I don't know when Dag least to the difference. So I'm not asking Steven Gerrard to come in and revitalise Liverpool Football Club because we are not shit. I'm asking Steven Gerrard to come in, look at a Liverpool squad full of £130 million players, £100 million players, £70 million players, £60 million players, and make them believe that they can go into games against 15th in the fucking league and that they can win.
Bro, I'm not saying Gerrard can't turn Liverpool's fortunes around, but he can also make Liverpool's fortunes even worse, bro. Because what you got to
How can
understand
it get worse
is
than
now,
this? Matt, how can it get worse? We're 12.
Can I explain?
We're
All right,
12.
I'll
12.
explain. I'll explain.
Really
Liverpool Football Club is in a desperate situation where players are literally fighting the manager. Tactics aren't working. Results aren't working. Fan base is in disarray. Gerard can come in and give the players a lift 100%. But another issue is...
Gerard. He'll smack the ball 40 yards. He's big and he's fucking hard. Steve Gerard.
Another issue, though, is experience, though, guys. I think we're kind of like we're not really realizing that you need experience at some point, though.
No, but Matt, you're going experience. So when we sat there and appointed Jurgen Klopp, it was experience on the basis that we know he can turn a squad from.
But Jurgen Klopp had
into
done the Dortmund thing, innit? And we kind of knew that he's able to get stuff over the line and experience.
I'm not asking.
You get what I'm saying?
Beyond.
Sorry to cut you. Sorry to cut you.
Hold on, Cal. Let me just ask one thing. Let me just ask one thing to Matt real quick.
I'm shocked.
I just need to. By the way, I need to find the date of one thing. So, Matt, Liverpool's last game of the season is on the.
I still want to slot out, by the way. I'm just saying, like, I'm not sure, and I'm just being honest. Like, I think man are thinking if we get Gerard, we're back.
Liverpool's last game is the 24th of May, 2026.
Yeah, go on.
Liverpool's last game is 24th of May, 2026.
He hasn't stopped smiling.
Why do I need experience? But why am I desperate for experience? Why am I desperate for know-how? Why am I desperate for? Oh my God, this manager's got a track record.
Because remember, Gerard,
if on the 27th of May, 2026, he's not my manager, because that's what an interim is. The moment that last game is done of the season, I don't have Steven Gerrard in the dugout.
Oh, so you're willing to throw away Gerard after 6 months?
Sorry. Whoa, chill.
What about you, Cal? If he's interim, you ready to throw him away after 6 months?
No,
then
I'm not throwing anyone away. Look.
So you want him full time? You want to give him the long term deal?
Saying,
yeah.
No, I'm saying let's give him the interim, see how he gets on, and we discuss it in the summer.
Okay, and if he does well, you'll obviously you'll say
but Callum Sanderson could see Liverpool Football Club in 17th and go, well, Stevie didn't get us relegated, let's give him another year. So he's not the best judge of character.
What would you do?
Steven Gerrard should get the Steven Gerrard should get the interim job until the end of the season. On the 27th of May, he should not be Liverpool manager anymore. If after a whole go through of every manager available, we sit there at the end and go, you know what, Stevie's the best man. Bring him back. I'm not opposed to bringing him back afterwards if he is the best man for the job.
I'm probably the only person in the world.
I want us to sit there at the end of the season.
Yeah. No one
at the end
agrees
of the
with me,
season, I want us to do a whole fucking thorough check and get the best manager in charge, whether that's fucking Nagelsmann, whether that's Inzaghi, whether that's Enrique, whether that's Zidane, whether that's me because I won 3 Serie A titles in a row on FM26, whether that's Steven fucking Gerrard. I do not care who it is, but I want the football club to get to the end of the season in the best way possible, get to the summer, analyse every single thing possible, and identify their best man for the job.
Do you know
what I don't want us to do is sit there, bust our load too early in Oliver Glasner or Andoni Iraola. Sit there in the summer with a pregnant one who's sat there 5 months pregnant and go, oh my God, look at that there or there or there. We're sat there with Nagelsmann going elsewhere, Xavi going elsewhere, Zizou going elsewhere, and I've got to sit there with a B-tier manager going, I could have had that. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy. This is a happy family. It's not. You cannot get a new manager now.
Since I can't convince you, Matt, by speaking words, I'm just going to let the pictures do the talking.
Steve Gerard.
Look at Salah's face as he just walked to embrace him.
He's big and he's fucking.
Have you ever seen Slot and Salah embrace
Gerard?
Real, recognize real, Matt.
Listen, I'm not gonna try and mash up the people them's moment if that's what people want to believe, innit? Like, I'm just saying, Cal, I'm not saying I'll be angry or something that if he was to be manager. I just think we have to be careful because what we can't do is choosing the heart over the head, innit? Pause.
No, but Matt,
no,
I back you.
Pause. I had to say
if the football club was
I'm not gonna lie. No one is ever choosing heart.
No, but Matt, I don't want you to believe I'm not with you. If Liverpool Football Club came out on the 7th of December 2025 and said,
do you know what it is? I don't want us
Steven Gerrard's our Liverpool manager for the next 3 years, I'd be on board with it. I'd go, that's right.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? We're at a big crossroads, and it's one of them ones. All jokes aside now, we have to get this decision right, guys. Whether that's Gerard or whether that's whoever that is, this can't be
the decision. This one isn't the decision.
Yeah, guys, I don't think it's like an easy, Matt, it's not as easy as just thinking, because Gerard, the aura or the ex-player, or just because the play, he'll get the players. Bro, remember, I know we don't like talking about it because our manager's not good at it this season, but tactics do play a big issue, and you know what I mean, like style of play. And
Steven Gerrard won a league invincible. You can't win a league invincible if you are shit at tactics.
No, of course not. But there's levels to that, though. Because you could bring that to the Prem and get smacked up, though.
Yes, but if I bring that to the Prem with Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah and Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz, it's not probably gonna fucking work anyway.
I think people are taking what I'm saying into. All I say is this year, I'm not like I'm not thinking the same as you guys. Where I think it has to be Gerard. I just think maybe we should.
Who else can it be then, Matt? If it's not Stevie, who else can it be?
Yeah, come on, speak up, Matt.
Like I said, I don't have a name right this second.
That's what I mean.
All right, give me two. All right, let me just have a little think here. All jokes, no banter, yeah.
You're not allowed to include Jürgen. Jürgen won't.
No.
I'm not.
Let me. All right, so see, like Monday. See, like Monday. Let's have this so I can at least have a little think. Like tomorrow,
So me and Cal have to operate on 3-minute basis, but Mr. Matt Kop-ish gets 2 days to figure out who he wants to be the new manager.
Hey, Tommy, no.
What about you?
All I'm saying, no, because
I'm messing.
No, come on, my broski, come on. No, but what I'm saying is though, but even your decision of Gerard.
Hey, this Tom is legendary. I'm not even gonna lie.
Tom's a madman still. This
Have you not even seen
this
the shit
Gerard
I've done,
thing
by the
for
way?
me is hasty though. That's what I'm saying because I don't think you guys are because you guys are caught up with the because it's Gerard, isn't it? You're not even second. You're not second. You know what it is? You're not even thinking about this could go wrong. How about that?
Oh, hold on, Matt. If my ex, who I fucking adored for the life of me, sat there and walked in and went, "Let's do it again," you best believe I'm abandoning every fucking category and going for it again.
Got a girl, bro. What are you doing?
He meant if he was single. We knew what he meant. We knew what he meant.
Like I'm going round with her in a week. It don't matter.
Not the top, bro.
Cal, I don't think you understand. Cal, I don't think you understand. I'm going Rome in a week with her. I've scammed the Roma game. So I'm going to watch Roma versus Como with her. And I'm going to sit there and watch Fabregas and go, I'd have him as Liverpool manager, you know. Look at how he builds up at the back. That's who I'd have. So I don't care. At the end of the day, Steven Gerrard, there's something that was said in an interview not too long ago where I think it was Michael Owen, and I hate to give praise to this fucking mank rat bastard, but I've got to give praise to him. The likes of Steven Gerrard and the likes of Frank Lampard and the likes of Paul Scholes and the likes of Wayne Rooney do not know how to manage the Championship because they never fucking played there because they were too good. But if I was to ask Steven Gerrard, which football club out of every club in the world do you think you understand most and do you think you could manage best? Which football club do we think he's going to say? Do we think he's going to say any other football club bar the one he played for 22 years? Or is he going to say the football club he played for 22 years, where he understands the fan base, where he understands what the style of play is, where he understands how players need to be used, and then he comes in for 6 months with no pressure, because you know what, Matt? Steven Gerrard could lose every single fucking game. I would stand there in the Kop and I would sing Steven Gerrard's name because you know what it is? I'd imagine he was on the pitch. I'd imagine it was against Middlesbrough. I'd imagine it was against Olympiacos because I can back him more than I can back Arnie Slot doing it. Because Steven Gerrard will come out after the game and go, we were shit, rather than Arnie Slot coming out after the game and going, we should have won that game.
But you know, I think
we
the
problem is as well. We would have won.
Do you know what I think the problem is as well, though? Is that because the bar is so low, I just think that anything that improves us...
Hold on, sorry, Matt. Sorry. I apologise, Matt. You can come on after this. Frank Lampard was not shit at Chelsea. Frank Lampard got 3rd place or 4th place for the Chelsea team that could not make transfers. Then the next season, he was 8th when they sacked him.
You know, still, I can't lie.
Frank Lampard did a good job at Chelsea. The fact of the matter is, they were presented with one of the best managers of a generation in Tuchel. You'd be dickheads not to take that. Where is this best manager of a generation for us? Arnie Slot ain't. He's not that. Iraola isn't that. Glasner isn't that. Mainan isn't that.
Join me. Steven Gerrard is our gaffer. Steven Gerrard
is a red. Steven Gerrard manages Liverpool. A scout born and bred. Steven Gerrard is our manager. Steven Gerrard manages Liverpool. Scouts born and bred. I'd back him, man. I'd back him. You can't.
Of course we would, though. We would all support.
Can you sit there? Can you sit there? I'm going to ask this to Drift. I'm going to ask this to Drift and Matt right now. Can you sit there after everything that's happened tonight, after the game, after his comments, after what's going on afterwards with Mohamed Salah? Can you sit there right now and go unequivocally, I back this manager 100%?
Tom, if you want my honest answer, you and Cal have done a very good job of convincing me. I think
that's all I want, Drift. I will never ask you to be dishonest.
No, I think I'm on it. Actually, I'm not going to.
Buddy, let's run up.
And then Drift, are you on for the...
Let's run up a happy team.
Cal, let me just double check. Are you on for Fabregas afterwards after my whole little spiel the other week?
100%.
Look at how he plays.
Fabregas could run as well still.
I'm not going to lie. Tom did an excellent job of making me realise it's Fabregas.
Guys,
I actually think we should.
We're going to bring back in Moody Matt now, guys. We're going to bring in
all I say, Drift, is wait till I do. Wait till I do an FM stream.
No,
I'll do an FM stream. I'll explain exactly how I want to play.
Yes.
You will sit there on big shows with all the big people and go, I want Tom Little as my manager because he plays the right way. You don't understand how I see football. So, Matt, let me ask you one question. Right now, everything out on the table, dicks on the table, everything on the table, everything on the table, everything is laid out in front of you. You've got full sight of everything. Can you sit there right now on the 23 minutes past 11 on the 6th of December 2025 and go, I want 100% back on a slot as my manager?
Of course I'm not. Of course I don't want the manager, bro. I want him gone, but I can't. Listen, I want him gone, fam. He needs to leave the club immediately, like today.
So sing the song. Steven Gerrard is a gaffer.
No, but it don't work
Steven
like
Gerrard is a
I want 50.
Steven Gerrard manages
But it don't work like that. You
I don't know if
Scouser
I don't know if I'm at that level yet, but I'm on board. I'm on board.
It don't work like
No,
that.
no,
bro.
no. But if you're not at Steven Gerrard level yet, where are you at? What's the
No,
in-between
what
between
I'm
Slot and
saying
Gerrard?
is, all jokes aside, what I'm saying is that Gerard obviously will lift the fan base, obviously, like from an emotional standpoint and whatnot. But I just think we have to be careful and look at all options before making that decision. He might be the right decision, but he might not be. I just don't think.
Because you know what, Matt? We've got an abundance of options and something to really protect this season. We need to make sure we don't lose 13th place. God forbid we lose 13th in the league.
No, but here's the joke though. People won't like what I'm about to say, but this is reality. There's no guarantee, that just because we get Gerard, we just start improving. Yeah. We could stay the same, or even we could no, but we could actually
Matt,
go, guys.
Matt, let me ask you this right now. Let me ask you. And
I didn't want to say that, but yeah,
I've got the rest of my cans of drink, so you can talk afterwards. But I want to ask you this right now, Matt. If I was to give you the option of on a slot, tactical ball, or Steven Gerrard, go out there and win it ball for the next 6 games, which wins more points?
Well, if you're talking about slot from last year, then it would have been slot from last year.
No, but Tomatoes in the chat now, people. Tomatoes.
But if you're talking about this, like you didn't finish, let me caveat my point. If you talk about this year, then obviously you're going to go Gerrard because I've lost faith in the manager. But what I'm saying is, I want the manager gone. No, bro, I want him gone now. I don't think people understand. But why is there the notion that Gerrard is immediately the right person, bro? He might not be the right person just because
But we're not saying he's the right person. We're saying if I need a plumber, but the plumber can't come until next week, I'm going to put some fucking gaffer tape around the pipe and pray it holds till then. Steven Gerrard is my gaffer tape. He's coming in, he's wrapping it up, he's making sure the pipe doesn't burst. And then when I can come in, when the plumber can come in and fix everything, the plumber comes in, fixes everything, we're in a great spot. But I can't get the plumber in now. I need gaffer tape, I need fucking medical tape, I need God's will to sit there and make sure that pipe doesn't burst until the next week. That's all I'm asking from Gerrard. I'm not asking him to be the Messiah. I'm not asking him to be Johan Cruyff or Pep Guardiola or Arrigo Sacchi or whoever. I'm asking Steven Gerrard to come in, make these Liverpool players believe they can win football matches against newly promoted teams up until let me just double check the date again, the 25th of May, 2026. Beyond that point, I don't need to see him again for a long time, hopefully. I bring in Nagelsmann. I bring in Inzaghi. I bring in me because I won 3 Serie A titles 3 Bundesliga titles in a row and a Coppa Italia in 4 years in a row with fantastic tactics. I can bring in whoever I want after that. But what I need right now, Matt, is I need someone to come in. You know when like F1, I don't know if you watch F1. You know when the car turns around the corner quick and the back end goes and they've got to steady the wheel. If you don't steady that wheel, you're gone. You
downforce. You need more downforce. I hear it.
I need a man to come in and steady the car. I need a man
I understand
to
that.
correct what we're doing.
Can I just read this out? Shout out to Demo Dre, long time subscriber and support of the channel. regarding Steven Gerrard. Mainly, this is for you, Matt. I don't know. I'm just saying. Went an entire league season without a loss. Ended Celtic's run. The victory prevented Celtic from achieving a 10th historic consecutive title. Historic drought ended. It was Rangers' first league title in 10 years, a massive achievement for the club and its fans. Dominant performance. Rangers finished 25 points clear of Celtic.
Bro,
that title was big as well. I don't think people understand.
I don't know how many times I've got to say it. What Gerard done for Rangers was amazing, bro. No one's denying that, bro.
Why don't we ever speak about that? Why is it always what happened at Villa? Why is it everyone goes to Villa?
Because Villa was a step up from Rangers. What are we doing here?
And was he given a lot of time and was he backed at Villa properly?
I mean,
we know what happened with Gerard, bro.
Hold on. Cal, you'll love this.
Cal,
you'll love this. You'll love this, Cal, because you know what I'll do? I'll sit there and look at Gerard Villa.
Right, Tom, bring it in, Tom. Bring it in. Matt, leave your hands there, Matt. Leave your hands there.
I wasn't moving my hand, bro. Pause.
Moody Matt.
I'll look at Steven Gerrard's Villa spell and I'll go, who do we all think Aston Villa's best midfielder is on a gaming basis? Are we saying it's Rodgers? Maybe.
Bro.
Are we saying it's McGinn? Maybe. Or are we saying it's Kamara? Who was the man who sat there? Who was the man who sat there against PSG, Real Madrid, Manchester United, and convinced Kamara to turn down all them and go to Aston Villa?
If man's wrong, listen.
Stevie fucking G.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, innit? And if he's manager, obviously I was gonna support the manager.
No, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. You're on the other side. Me and Cal on Stevie G.
Okay.
Yeah, how about this, Matt? You're an enemy of the club.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, listen, all I'm gonna say is this year. When you guys realize what you're saying and how you're saying it, you'll understand. I've never not said Gerard.
Stay strong, bro. Stay strong, bro.
You're not changing my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm sticking by it.
Matt, you're asking me to remember something tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm doing for the rest of the night.
All I'm saying is this year, Gerard could be the perfect appointment, but he also could be the wrong appointment. But the problem is, though, is that if you're talking about like someone that you can fully trust, what's this? Matt, don't do that. You know, I can't be bothered. Let's just end the show, bro. I gotta go anyway. Let's end the show, man. I got a cut anyway.
I've got time. Let's keep going. I'm happy to do this Tom Drunk show.
No, I've actually got a cut though. I've actually got a cut. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's fine. I'll keep going.
I'll be serious here, Matt.
I've actually got a cut still.
Everything you're saying, I understand in here. What I disagree with is the fact that I think you're only looking at what the negative side is. Everything you're saying about him potentially not working out is everything me and Tom could say about it potentially working out. I genuinely think this is a 50-50 gamble. I don't think this is a 10 and 90 or I think it's a 50-50.
Yeah, what I'm saying is
it's not 50-50. I've got more belief that it works out than
I'll tell you why. I've got to say 50-50 for Matt, innit?
It's not though, because if it was 50-50, I'd have seen sides in the last two games that can work, because 50-50 means one of every two. The last two games, we should have lost to Sunderland. We should have lost to Leeds. So it's not 50-50. In reality, it's 80-20. Every 5 games, I see something that makes me go, ooh, I enjoyed that. I didn't want to die watching football this week. Maybe I can watch that next week. And then I get to next week and I go, oh no, in fact, I never want to watch the sport again. So what we're at now with Arnie Slot is an 80-20 relationship. We are a masochistic relationship. If I want to watch Arnie Slot fall, it's because I like pain. It's because I get off on pain. It's because I enjoy watching my back line sit there, pass between each other, doing absolutely nothing with the ball. Then when it gets to the midfield, do absolutely nothing with the ball. Then when it gets to the forward line, pass it backwards so the midfield or the defense can do absolutely nothing with the ball. I cannot sit there and with my heart of hearts, with goodwill, with true belief in what I believe in, go, I back how we're playing. I sit there every game. I was at a family party today. I was with half Evertonians and half Liverpoolians. The Evertonians had a fucking ball because they won 3-0 and they played good football. They were asking me afterwards, how do you reckon you'll get on today? Leeds are shit. And I went, they'll get something out of us today. Because you know what we are? We are a bunch of pussies. We go on the football pitch. We ask them not to do something against us. We ask them not to score. We ask them not to win duels. How can you sit there on a fucking corner and not win the first, second, or third ball.
I understand that.
Do you know what was on the corner? I appeal for the handball. I appeal for the handball on the corner. It turns out it was our fucking player who handballed it.
Yeah, Heiting going it. Yeah,
Heiting has also been linked with the role. But I mean, if you guys want another ball Dutch manager, then go for it, innit?
Oh no!
Who said they were in Heiting?
You know what benchmark is, Cal? Do you know what benchmark is? A man who couldn't last at fucking Ajax. That's all.
Who in Heiting?
Should we get?
No one said that.
No, Indy said we're looking at Heitinger as well.
No, but you dropped a little like, if you want to have another bull Dutch manager.
No. I'm just saying it. Look,
all I'm saying is this year. Me personally, I'm not changing what I'm saying. I'm sticking to what I'm saying in it. And you man are on this Gerard wave. You Drift and Tom. I'm not there. I'm not there, bro.
Steven Gerrard is a red.
Not for me.
Steven Gerrard.
If it works, it works. I want Gerard to be Liverpool manager later on down the line. It's the same reason why I don't want Klopp, you know. In a different way. With Klopp, I said, give him a break. Like, let him, because you know, some people as well, even before the Gerard talk, was like, bring back Klopp here. And I was like, nah, bro, the man's tired. Let him rest. Let him do his thing in it. With Gerard, bro, the club is in such a mess, and we're saying to Gerard, who we want to succeed, come in and take over now. Even if it is interim. But Matt, so wait. For those of you that went in for 6 months, you're going to treat a legend to say, come in for 6 months and dash way. Then, for those of you that want him long term, you're not giving him the best chance to succeed because you're bringing in a manager in bad circumstances. That's what I don't understand. Why would you want to do that to you must hate the club. You must hate the club. That's all I'm going to say.
So
you lot must hate the club.
From what I understand, the cow.
You must hate Gerard.
Definitely the way I sit. I don't want Steven Gerrard to come in and be given a 3-year contract. I want Steven Gerrard to come in, be told to see out the season, and we'll reassess. If at the end of that time, he's the best man for the job.
Bro, do you know what? If I'm wrong, no, but do you know what it is? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong in it. You know when everyone was doing, because here's the thing, I'm not asking for anyone to agree with me. This is just my take on how I see it, And if I'm wrong, bro, I'm wrong in it. I'm happy to be wrong. All I'm saying is something just tells me.
Are you scared of Gerard getting it wrong?
No. What it is, though, what I'm more concerned about is this year. We're not giving Gerard, who I want to succeed as manager, the best platform to succeed right now. We're putting him in a horrible situation. We're not asking him to be that. But regardless, though, because he still needs to help us. We can't just take Gerard and just start losing games and go, we're going to be all right because it's Gerard. We can't do that.
If I gave Steven Gerrard,
we're still Liverpool, you know.
Hold on. So if I gave Steven Gerrard our last 5-game run, which is Leeds,
we can't do the hearsay thing, no, Tom.
We
don't know what Gerrard would have done.
No, because we can assume based on how he managed, based on what we think he is, how he would have done. If we're gonna do that, let's use his last 5 results at Villa then. If we're going to do that Villa team wasn't as dominant in the Premier League.
So why? But bro, there's no point, in my opinion.
But Matt, we come back to a different point, which is Steven Gerrard managing a mid-table to lower-end Premier League team has less experience of what that is compared to Steven Gerrard managing a top team in the Premier League because he played how many years as a top-tier Premier League player. So if I brought Steven Gerrard in, If I brought Steven Gerrard in and asked him out of Forest at home, PSV at home, West Ham away, Sunderland at home, and Leeds away, do I think you could get more than 5 points out of those 5 games? Do I think Steven Gerrard could average more than 1 point a game out of those games? I think
that's the thing. I never said he couldn't. You know, I'm not saying he definitively can't. I'm just saying this year. If Gerard becomes manager, he wouldn't have been my first choice. Even I know you guys are trying to ask me for my first choice. I'll let you guys know on Monday, like in terms of like who I would like pick or whatever. But I just think we're being a bit too hasty. I know Carl's been saying it for a minute though about the whole Gerard thing from a while ago now. I just personally feel like we're not giving Gerard the best platform, and we're in a really bad way. Why can't when Gerard takes over? Why can't we be in a good way? Why couldn't we have won a trophy and then we say, Gerard, here you go, rather than Gerard, fix the Salah situation. Gerard, stop Cody. Like, there's bare things that Gerard needs to fix at this club, you know. Man just think he's just going to walk in, Aura's going to take over and we'll just start winning games.
You know what people are calling me behind the scenes?
Carl, there's been a separate thing now.
Oracle.
There's been a separate thing.
Do you know what it is? You're confusing Gerard with Klopp, you know, as a manager. This is
there's been a tweet. There's been a tweet.
How much of a mess are we actually in?
There's been a tweet from
with a big mess.
No, the manager.
No, but everyone's saying it's just slot. That's the problem.
There has been a tweet from an. There's been a tweet from a new source.
So you don't. Yeah, sorry, Tom. Go on.
So Chris Williams, who was first on a lot of the Verts news in the summer, has said Salah's words are particularly striking. Comes after a number of senior players were especially unhappy when Heitinger left. The relationship between the players and Johnny is said to have been stronger than the players between Arne and the players.
Gerard and get Heitinger back as assistant then.
Do you remember when I said Heitinger leaving could be an issue and every man said you're chatting nonsense? When I said about Van Bronckhorst.
No, we didn't say you were chatting nonsense when he left.
No, yeah, I thought it was a massive deal.
We were all up.
I said Heitinger could be a big issue, you know. Man said it's nothing.
I don't think
Van Bronckhorst. Look at what he's done. He's a good attacking manager.
I don't think him leaving has got anything to do.
Let me be the madman. I'm saying this. I'm not changing my mind. You, man, cool. Again, I just want to state facts. Gerard is an amazing player who I still think will become a Liverpool manager. I just don't think we should be. We're almost throwing him under the bus like too soon, bro. This is his. Remember, Gerard loved his club more than anything, you know.
Exactly.
You know, if this goes wrong, and do you know what? Do you know what? It could go wrong?
Though, Matt.
Because look at where we are. But it's cool. I'll leave it there. Chat. Listen, I've got to run though. Chat. I literally got to run. I'm not bluffing or anything. I've actually got a cut still. But yeah, listen. Big up. On Monday, we'll have a very, very big conversation. Very, very big conversation because
I won't be drunk then, so you might get more reasonable responses.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, is there another indie bomber?
Yeah.
Indy said
it was Heitinger, right?
Said that on the coach, it's like a mug.
He said everyone's silence, headphones in.
No, but how did he know that though?
Unless he's the player,
He's just saying shit.
Unless he's got like a flipping Iron Man drone.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, how did he know that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, for real. Bruv, do you know what's so crazy though? After what Piers Morgan actually tweeted Salah and said,
anyhow, Salah.
Bro, I promise you, Piers Morgan actually tweeted Salah. I promise you, bro. That's actually real. No cap.
Salah will be moving like an enemy of the club if he goes on Piers Morgan.
Kop-ish said when the pilot's and Nagelsmann, I'm gonna get me way. Come on, he's gonna get sacked, and then we're gonna get Nagelsmann in the summer, and we're gonna be fucking champions.
Well,
come on, the boys.
What Gerard does first. We'll see what Gerard.
Carl, who would you prefer out of Nagelsmann and Gerard?
Gerard.
Who would you prefer out of Gerard?
He didn't mean that. That was not obviously.
No. He's on big Kop-ish. Carl, who would you prefer? Gerard or Klopp?
Gerard, only because I don't want Klopp to come back and ruin what happened.
Carl, who would you prefer? Steven Gerrard or Johan Cruyff?
No. Last one, Gerard or Luis Enrique?
Luis Enrique.
All right, cool.
I'm very consistent in my approach.
Cool.
So
unless it's Enrique's Gerard.
Gerard or prime Pep Guardiola from 2009 when he was playing this.
Iraola or Gerard?
On an interim basis, Gerard. On a full-time basis, I'd probably go towards Iraola.
And what about the Palace manager?
Glasner?
No. Glasner.
Yeah.
Glasner.
Would you rather have Glasner over Nagelsmann, Carl?
No,
I'm not a big Nagelsmann fan.
Oh, right.
Oh, well, Cal, we're now no longer friends. We had a good exchange, but we're now no longer
I was going to say, Tom, because you're intoxicated at the moment, I wouldn't have brought you on to the team yet. You need a few more trials, bro.
We're no longer friends, Cal. We're no longer friends.
Alonso or Gerard?
Stevie Gerrard is our gaffer. Stevie Gerrard is a red. That's who you want.
Okay.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Who you trying to
But-
fool, bro? Like, you ain't fooling me, blood. Nah, you lot are going mad for this Gerard. Like, I understand it, bro, because he's the greatest Liverpool player. But
Matt, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I want to go into games. I want to go into games and feel excited to watch my team.
No, of course.
I don't want to go into games and go.
But it don't have to be Gerard right now. It could be Gerard later on, not right now. This is what man's saying, bro.
But we are not looking at Gerard under the basis of I need to look at him as the permanent manager now. If he comes in as an interim, I'm judging him on a game by game basis for the best part. Do I think Steven Gerrard? If I look at the Premier League table now and I look at the teams, and I look at the Liverpool team now, do I think Steven Gerrard beats 2/3 of the Premier League with this team we've got now? 100%. If not more. Do I think Arnie Slot beats 2/3 of the Premier League with the team we got now? No.
Do you know? Big up Jason. Here's a question for you, Matt, since you want to do politics.
I've got a cut, and that username is crazy. I'm cutting. You man, I'm out, love.
It's a one-word answer.
Gerard or Slot, Matt? What are you saying?
One word.
The shadow's moving. We know you haven't frozen, man.
Yeah, we know. Oh,
wow.
That says it all. That says it all. Let's help these supers and then we'll make a move. Darth Callum says 25-26 Slot reminds me of Theresa May and Boris Johnson's governments. Bare promises, waffles, and crap. Salah moving like Guy Fawkes, Mazza. I hear it. Troy says Little just came from Boy Scouts camp.
No, I came from a family Christmas party where I got bladdered, so you can't do that.
I don't know who this is. Do you guys know who this is? Baron is ruining our club.
Should we have a Google together?
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
Troy says Tom's liver is absolutely terrified of Arne Slot staying in the job.
What you don't understand is that even when we were good, my liver was terrified because I would just go on the piss anyway. So it doesn't quite understand what we're at. It's my brain that's quite angry.
This is crazy from H. Gakpo has a zipper on the back of his jeans. That's crazy.
Did you see the moment?
Won't leave Gakpo alone, man.
Did you see the moment in the first half where like he's one-on-one with the defender and there's no one else nearby, and he slows right down, doesn't beat his man, hits it into the defender and then wide.
Acquia, I still can't believe he said he don't have Jacob Murphy to unlock. I can't believe he said. I genuinely thought that was a fake quote.
He said we don't have a profile. He didn't literally say Murphy. What he means is a quick. He means a pacey right winger, innit?
Drift. We have that though. Federico Chiesa can run down the line and put a cross in.
Exactly.
Federico Chiesa's not slow.
We're looking at it now. Maybe it was Salah shade. He's basically saying we don't have a fast right winger. Maybe it was Salah shade.
Yeah, but he's a fucking prick because I back Salah every single day of the week over Arne Slot.
I think all of us would, to be fair.
Yeah.
I would never back a player over Jurgen Klopp. Virgil van Dijk could come out there and go, Jurgen Klopp's a knobhead. I was going to say a bad word,
big
but
up,
I can't get you this. I can't get you demonetized. So Jurgen Klopp's a nasty person. I would back Jurgen Klopp. If Mohamed Salah comes out and says this about Arne Slot, who am I to say no, he's not? Because this man sits there and lies every week to me. He sits there and goes, "There's chances for Chiesa to play." How many minutes did Federico Chiesa get today?
Zero.
None. How many minutes did Rio get today? None. So I sit there and he sits there and barefaced lies to me with his bald head about, there are minutes for our backups. No, there's not. Because he didn't fucking play any of them. So where's the minutes for the backups?
Yeah. Jamrock says, to say the club has thrown him under the bus, you can't bring Mo back. I'm sorry, Mo has to go as well. The club will look weak as F. Both need to go soon. I disagree, Jamrock. Kishan says, if that's what Slot done to Tom, no wonder Chiesa don't like him. Darth Callum says Cal seeing what he could be if he hits the Stella. Brad says Drunk Tom is absolute cinema. I hear it. I hear it. Troy says all these Tom shouts about something on the table has 50 Cent about to produce the next freak of documentary for the Scouts. This match review has gone on AOF now. Thanks, little LOL.
At the end of the day, if Arnie Slott's not willing to put his dick on the table, I will.
Pause. McCammer says Gerard at the wheel. We are moving like United. No, we're not. We're in a much better place. Eagle versus Shark. Tom been listening to too much Puff Daddy. Omar says, what happened? Can someone explain how 0 ideas? Oof, where do we start? We drew the game that we're meant to win.
Omar, all you need to do is go onto twitter.com and type in Salah.
Yeah.
And just read.
Beijing Reds TV says, Matt, wouldn't Stevie be able to galvanize these players and bring them together?
Stevie Gerard is our gaffer. Stevie Gerard manages Liverpool, a Scouser, whatever.
You'll never walk alone. Klopp or Gerard to fix this mess? I'd go for Gerard.
No, I'd go for Klopp if actually he wanted to come back.
I don't think Klopp's an interim type of manager.
I don't think.
No, that's what I mean. He would have to want to do it. Yeah.
The problem is Klopp would come back for 6 months, and at the end of the 6 months, go, give me the job. I want to do it again. And then
if he done well enough, then it would be a good idea, though, wouldn't it?
No, but do you know what it is? And I don't want to sound like I'm demeaning Jurgen Klopp here. We need to evolve past him.
Yeah,
I hear it.
So if we got rid of Klopp, brought in a guy, he lasted 18 months, then go back to Klopp and he does another 7 years again, we're a bit shit. I'd want to bring in have Klopp for 9 years, bring in a guy who doesn't work out, evolve, move on, and then build on from there.
You know what? That's a shout from someone in the chat, you know. Even though we're mid-season, the Brazilian league is over. Felipe Luis is doing a bloody good job. I'm just saying, he's doing a bloody good job.
We cannot be taking gambles. Stevie G is not a gamble in the same way Felipe Luis is a gamble.
But he's a good manager, though.
Yeah, but Steven Gerrard's a good manager in the nicest possible way.
No, but Felipe Luis could actually be a permanent appointment. I'm not saying it will work, but
I don't want that. I do not want that. I want a guy who I want a guy who comes in on December 9th and understands they are not here for the long term. I want a guy who comes in and understands they've got a steady ship. We are going. The waves are here. We're going, whoa, whoa, whoa. I need a guy who steadies the ship and we settle down.
But
I don't need a guy who comes in. Then I'll get a better manager than him. Because if you put me, Felipe Luis, on the table and then offer me Nagelsmann in the summer, I am taking Nagelsmann.
Fair enough.
Ambient says, forget tactics. Gerard will revitalize the team and show what it means to be a Liverpool player. He'll instill the fighting mentality. Facts. Ash says, Stevie G with Gary O'Neill as assistant manager until summer. Run it. I'm so happy we've come around to do. I'm so proud of this chat, man. You all doubted me. Benjamin says, Matt, just believe in the aura. Gerard. You'll never walk alone. 2.0 says,
could you imagine the last minute winner from a distance with Gerard as the manager and the player runs over to him and Gerard's
over to the number 8 shirt? Are you crazy? I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it all now. It's crazy. Gerard, best LFC player. Klopp, the best manager. P.S. Tom, you're a lightweight. I don't think Tom's lightweight. From what I saw, he's carrying.
Do you know what? I'll tell you. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4 shots of Jaeger. I have had 9 San Miguel pints, and I've had 3 cans. Sorry, they're not bottles, they're cans. Jesus. 3 cans of Carlin.
Tom, get some water, bro.
Yeah, your liver is screaming. Did you said no?
I just said no.
Ash says, shout out to Tom for the dark comment, for the after dark comments. Justin says, what has Gerard done to earn the LFC job? He's not earned the LFC job. He's getting the interim job. Big Les, big up yourself, Les, says the Tom Pause show. Yeah, literally. Troy says, all this stream needs now is the Drift Scouse accent. Drift sounds like Sean Paul Caster's Ringo starting being biopic with Movado as his language coach. Anyway. Cop-out says, Kopish, salute fam. You're streaming live through all this. Salute to you and never walk alone. And to Tom as well. Big up yourself, Cop-out. Ash says, can we have the Scouse Drift thoughts, please?
Anyway.
Do you want 10 says, Tom, this is not time to waffle. Horrendous take about Gerard. You've been on the pipe, bro. Get off it. No, I'm with Tom. He ain't been horrendous. He ain't been horrendous.
So you know I've done that. You know when like WWE when the heel tag teams with some random face. That's what I've done now. I've like aligned myself with Cal, so he can't have a go at me because I'm on his side.
Yeah, no, we're back. We're back, Tom. We're back, man. I knew you'd come around to the right, Swing King. Anyway,
wait till Monday when we're on Hassan's show. Me and you were going back and forth.
Yeah, I'm ready for
you could almost say like a prime Torres and Gerard 1-2s.
Come on. I'm just gonna leave this here next to me, you know, because I'm telling you, the aura is oozing from the book. CSRAC23 says Villa happened because of Mings. F Mings. Facts. Edrin says, so Tom is a new Ray. Duly noted. Who's Ray?
No. Raya. You know the one who used to go McAllister's crap, Gravenberg's crap, Soberstai's crap, Klopp's crap, Slott's crap, everyone.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is. 10 says, good on you, Matt. Don't succumb to the Gerard mob. You'll come around. Also goes on to say this stream was going smoothly till Tom ended. This stream's never been smooth. We had the salad news. It's never been smooth.
Who wants a smooth stream? What you want is a bit of drama. What you want is a bit of action. No one likes a boring movie that goes from point A to point B with no drama. I've come in, I've rattled the bear cage. People have been forced onto sides.
Do you know what Tom did? You know when someone puts the case over it so the parrot can sleep?
Yeah.
Tom just came in, dragged it off, put the spotlight right in his face. And,
wake up!
What are we saying now? What are we saying now?
Big up to Soko, our brother says slot out. Big up yourself,
yeah,
bro.
Big up, bro.
And like Ahmad. Darth Callum says Tom must have drank the OG Coca-Cola. Change, man. Tom's been like, I told you, just needed to reignite his brain. LB says Liverpool should be all over Emery. Nah, Emery's got.
I like Emery.
So do I.
Not a Liverpool manager.
Yeah, he's got a habit of failing at big clubs as well.
I think he'd do a job at Liverpool. I really do. I think he's the type of manager that gets culture clubs. Like, without being disrespectful to PSG, yeah. Then, even though it was a big club, and like obviously Enrique's proven you can do well there. Remember, it was a different time back then. They were all about the superstars. They didn't have culture. Do you get what I mean? They didn't have that family feeling. When he's at those family feeling clubs, I think he enjoys the environment, and I think he thrives. I don't know, man. I think Emery would work at Liverpool. I'd get people above him, but I definitely think Emery would work at Liverpool. He's a better manager than I think people give him credit for.
No, I think he's a good manager.
I wonder how he'd get rid of the hoodoo around him. So people know.
But has he really got a hoodoo around him, though?
Yeah,
really?
Off the Arsenal one, he does.
Yeah, but look what Arsenal were like at the time, and they just gave up on him.
No, but that goes against him. So if it was a mid-table club going for him, there's no hoodoo. But he went Arsenal and it didn't work. He went PSG and it didn't work.
But you know, he got Arsenal to their first European final since 1991, and they haven't been to one since. No, but that was the Hazard show. I don't even think he can be blamed for that. Hazard was just on smoke that day. It was, you know what Hazard's like. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. I think Emery's a good manager, man.
No, I see Gerard getting clapped like that in the final still.
And when Emery was there, that was when they were buying players and doing that whole, it was to help agents out. Do you remember when it all got exposed and there was just a lot of their recruitment was all dodgy and it was taken over from Wenger as well. Do you know what I mean? It was a difficult, I don't know. I don't know. I think he's
Sync Music says, you guys seen a Max LFC tweet about Mo Slot and Verts? No, haven't. I don't even know who that is, respectfully.
Max LFC is not a reliable source.
No. Shout out to Vitu, says, Tom, take a glue. I don't even know what that is. Before drinking, it will help break the alcohol down, prevent hangovers, and protect your liver. And Felipe Luis is the future.
Hangovers are the best part. It means you've had a good night beforehand.
Oh, man, we cannot read this one out. I can't even put this one on the screen, Imran.
Oh no, let me see it. Let me see it before you get rid of it. Oh shit, you got rid of it.
Nice there.
No, not on my end. Oh shit.
Oh, it's start comments. Still.
Oh, hold on. Oh shit, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man's crazy. Hold on, Sadio Mane's tweeted.
You know it's bad then fucking X, but where's the Fabinho tweet?
He just I don't feel it's any. Well, he did the eyes emoji, but that was 7 hours ago. That was before the game.
That's
but him and Salah might have had a conversation before the match. He might have called him at half time, but like, you know, this dickhead's got me on the bench, Sadio. Sadio, but like, don't lie, Mo. What's he doing? He's like,
Steven Gerrard is our gaffer. Steven Gerrard is a red. Steven Gerrard manages Liverpool. A Scouser born and bred. Was
that today now? No.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, because Elland Road has red seats in the stands, doesn't it?
Yeah, no. I got lost.
That was after the Villa game. That was after the Villa game.
Okay.
That was another game I was at.
Oh yeah, by the way, imagine everybody telling us that we only beat Villa because of the style that they play. And you see the way they battered up Arsenal today. Have some respect, man.
That Villa didn't play against us.
Is our gaffer. Steven Gerrard.
I think they did. I just think it didn't work against us because on that day our tactics were good. That's all it. You know what I mean? I just think that's all it was.
If none of you want Steven Gerrard, just can all go do yourselves. And I'm doing that out of respect for Cal because he needs to pay for his family.
Tom, whatever you do, honestly, bro, don't go live by yourself. Tonight. Don't go live by yourself tonight, bro. You need a co-pilot tonight, bro. Do not go live by yourself.
I need a co-pilot. I'll get one. I can get one if you want. I can get a co-pilot.
Co-pilot.
I'll get another co-pilot one. Cheers, Drift. I'll see you in a bit, lads. Enjoy. See you in a bit. I'll get another co-pilot down me and we'll see where the night goes.
Oh, fucking hell. Big up, Tom. How the hell did he turn co-pilot into a co-pilot? What the fuck?
He's a madman. He's an absolute madman.
That's actually crazy.
You got anything coming up tomorrow, Drift?
No, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Got another busy day, personal stuff tomorrow. But next time we will be live will be Monday, obviously for the Monday night show. So make sure you're there, people. I'm also doing the Man City and Real Madrid game in midweek, so that one will be a romper stomper. So
wow, what an exciting game that is. Who have we got midweek in?
What day is that? That's Wednesday then, yeah?
It's Wednesday. That's Wednesday, yeah. We've got Inter Milan away. Yay!
If Arnie Slott's in charge, we lose. If Stevie G's in charge, we win.
But do you know what I would hate? Yeah, I would hate it if there was like one or two games where while they're making a decision, it was like Van Bronckhorst or something random. You know, like, I don't want it to be that scenario.
I won't care.
And then it's like a random.
If I don't have to, every game I don't have to see a man who disrespects the best player this football club's had in the 21st century, and not only that, sits there and plays Dominic Szoboszlai on the right wing, and then goes, "Oh, he didn't have the impact he wanted today." Yes, of course, because you don't pass it down the right wing when he's there. He can't have the impact he has in the middle when he's on the right if you only go down the fucking left.
All right, 1,000 likes. Big up, chat. Big up yourselves. We got to 1,000 live. Big up.
Look, people, we're gonna wrap up there. If you haven't already, please do smash the like button if you're watching this back. Big up to yourself, Tom, for joining as well, man. Bass91B, you're literally just naming black people. Like, you're just literally naming black people.
I know, Devon, you know.
Yeah, Devon's crazy. Devon's crazy.
Get their tables.
Testify. And people, for rocking with us for almost 4 hours, we rate it. We appreciate you. And yeah.
Shit, it has been almost 4 hours.
Yeah. Tom, big up yourself as well. You're going to be redirected over to Hassam, who's having a crisis stream at the moment. So big up Hassam.
That's a weekly stream at this point in time.
Yeah. And people, it's been I was going to say it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having your guys' company, not a pleasure being in this situation. So big up yourselves. Till we see you again. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish and right, people. Take care.
Peace.